And we're live. Boop, boop, boop.
Did you just do a pew pew?
Pew, pew, pew. That's right.
Oh goodness.
And I do not have stormtrooper aim. I hit what I throw.
If
I
I'm
hit what
mad
I aim
enough,
at. Huh?
I said if I'm mad enough, I do.
Oh, my aim is deadly if I'm pissed off.
I cracked my ex in the back of the head with a cordless phone.
Oh, you did a cordless phone too?
I was on it, and I don't remember what he said. I don't even know what was going on at that time, but I just like chucked it down the hallway and it bounced off the back of his head. I'm like, don't fuck with me.
I I had been waiting for my husband to come home for like 5 hours. He had called me from work and said that his dad had showed up to pick him up, so I didn't have to come get him. I'm like, all right, cool. Now his parents were up visiting from Florida, so you should spend time with your dad, right? He's like, yeah, we're on our way back. I'm like, okay. 20 minutes later, he called me. He goes, yeah, we stopped for a beer. I'm like, okay. He goes, we'll be leaving in like 20 minutes. I should be home. I'm like, okay. 20 minutes later, he calls me again. He goes, well, we kind of stopped at another bar. And I'm like, what the fuck? This went on for 5 hours. And so I'm like laying on the couch, I put the kids to bed already. And I'm just laying on the couch waiting for the phone to ring again with another excuse, right? Hey, Gloria, we've missed you. Gloria von Tassel is in the house, has arrived. And I feel like I should play bells or trumpets or something because of that last name. Um, and so I'm just laying there, I get the phone in my hand, I'm waiting for the next excuse, and he walks in the door with his brother and his dad. Sorry. And he's like, hi, baby, da, 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 da. And I looked at him and I'm like, really? And he goes, what? And because he acted so stupid, like, what, I didn't do anything wrong? I'm sitting here and the phone just, like, flew. You know what I mean? I just was like, and it was a sideways throw. It should not have been accurate. Nailed him right in the nuts.
That's funny.
And hi, Sandy. And his brother was like, "Oh shit, she's pissed," and he backed up into the kitchen. His father made the mistake of getting in my face, and he's like, you shouldn't be doing that. You have no right to do that. And what is wrong with you? And what kind of bitch are you that my son married?" And I got up and I said, "Excuse me, motherfucker, but you're in my house. Do not talk to me like that." I was like, "I don't care who you are." I was like, "That man has been calling me every 20 minutes saying he's going to be home. And now he's home and he's drunk 5 hours later." I was like, "You got no right to say shit to me because you helped him get drunk. Fuck off. Get out of my house." And he looked at his Michael's brother, and he was like, "You really gonna put up with this?" He goes, "Oh, I know better. I'm gone." And he headed for the door. I was like, "You're missing your ride, old man. Bye." And he left. Hi, Ted. So yeah, he left, and Michael eventually got up off the floor, and I wanted nothing to do with him. I had said my piece, and I didn't need to say anything else. He had sore nuts for days, but there were family events planned, because of course his parents were up visiting from Florida, so we had dinners and visits. And Michael's like, "So you're probably not going to go to anything?" I said, "Why?" He goes, "Well, my dad's pretty pissed." I'm like, "Have you met me?" I don't care. I was like, "If you don't want me to go, I won't go, but that means you're a pussy." He was like, "What'd you call me?" I was like, "You heard me." And he goes, "I'm not a pussy." I'm like, "Then shut the fuck up and let's go to dinner." So I went, and his father was actually shocked that I shut up. He's like, "I'm surprised you could show your face." I'm like, "I'm surprised you could show yours." Yeah. His father and I kind of agreed not to talk much, but his mother walked up and goes, "I don't blame you." She goes, "I heard what happened, and I think you were right." And I'm like, "Thank you." She goes, "I won't say that out loud in front of my husband, but," I'm like, "Yeah." And the whole time, the whole rest of the visit, every time I turned around, that woman was like winking at me and stuff. I'm like, okay. Hmm. So, yeah. Well, Cody don't play. Cody don't put up with that, and I will not put up with being disrespected in my own home. Mm-mm. The kid's
Yeah,
father,
I don't play
the
like
kid's,
that.
The kid's father brought his little girlfriend to my house, like for his first visitation with the kids. After I booted his ass out, and I told him he could come see the kids. I mean, he's their father; he should spend time with them. But he brought his girlfriend. I'm like, you're here to spend time with the children, not your girlfriend. Focus. And she was like, well, he's my boyfriend. I said, how did you just talk to me in my house? And the kid's father was like, oh shit, because he knew me, you know? And she's like, well, I don't see why you have an attitude. I said, you're about to see my attitude. And she stepped behind the kid's father, and he was like, oh, and he stepped away from her. He was a pussy. That boy couldn't fight or defend himself or anything. So I have a very violent past. I did not touch her, but she did leave very quickly. And I told him, I said, when you come to visit your kids, do not bring your girlfriend. That is not why you're here. You're here to focus on your children. I was like, if you can't do that, then you don't need to be coming here because I don't need them psychologically damaged because of your bullshit. So then he psychologically damaged them by saying he was coming for a visit and then not showing up. And he was physically abusive. And at that point, I stopped the visits. No way. Mm-mm. So, yeah, rough times.
I just like to break faces.
Little bee faces.
No human faces, remember?
Well, yeah, but you're going to punch them, little bee faces. You just kick everybody else in the face. I don't know, Sandy. I don't know what's going to go on. I've had about 3 hours of sleep, 3 or 4 hours of sleep. That's why I set my lab back. I apologize, Kristen. I know I told everybody 9 a.m. and it was scheduled for that. But I'm
just working today.
You're working every day.
I know. I've already started. Like, I've already listed 25 things before you even got out of bed. So
you go, girl. I've been up for less than 45 minutes. I haven't done shit. Kristen, you did. Oh, yes, you did. Kristen sent me a picture. Oh. Kristen sent me a screenshot, which I'm not going to read out loud until I know what it is. So might not read it out loud at all. So I probably should just say, oh, hello.
Oops.
Oh, the first thing I saw was a name, and I'm like, I might not be reading this out loud. Oh, yeah, I heard about this. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, he went on a couple of channels and did that, I guess. Hi, Susie. Well, then don't go outside, honey, because we don't want you to get cooked.
It is pretty warm out here. It's supposed to be like 80, 88, I think, is the high for today.
I don't know what the weather is here because I never go outside. It doesn't really affect me except for my, AC bill.
Right.
Let's see. It scared me. My weather thing, I can switch it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And when I was talking to whenever anybody from outside of America asks me the temperature, I switch it to Celsius because we're the only ones that use Fahrenheit. So I just I just put the weather on. It was still on Celsius. It scared me because it says 26, and I'm like, what the fuck? All right, currently we're at 79. Let's see. Looks like we're supposed to have a high of 87. Tomorrow we're supposed to have a high. Tomorrow and Monday we're supposed to have, holy crap. Okay, for most of the rest of the week, we're supposed to have highs in the lower 90s. I think at this point, I'm glad I don't go outside. I'll pass. I would get heat sick almost instantly in that.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. My Wendy, my Wendy. Speaking of people in the UK. It's funny, you mention it and they come. Susie, stay inside.
Okay, now she can hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is that my beast man?
It is.
Beastman. He's awesome. I love him. And it doesn't matter if he's doing Beastman or if he's doing his little silly voices.
Yeah. He was doing that before we went live. And I was like, he's talking like a 4-year-old. So whatever.
Talk about me when I'm in your room.
That's awesome. Oh, my cheeks still hurt from last night. That's awesome.
I think mine are used to it because this is what I hear all the time. Unless he's pissed off, and then you just stay the fuck away. But he started throwing stuff across the carport, and I'm like, I'm not moving. I'm just gonna stay right here.
I've heard him angry, but I've never heard him pissed off. I think I'll pass on that. Dina!
He was putting in the front door, and oh my gosh, it took him forever, but he finally got it. But one night he was so aggravated with it, he starts throwing shit across the carport. All of a sudden, one of those little mechanic stools, or the rolling chair thing, it goes flying across the carport. I just shut the car door. I was like, okay, I'm protecting myself.
Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda.
It was crazy. Rhonda's here? Hi, Rhonda.
Here.
I'm sorry, I had tears in my eyes from laughing.
And Dina just showed up too. So Richie Junker, she's here too.
Hi, Dina.
Okay, Rhonda. I haven't seen her yet, but if she pops in, we'll tell her to reach out to you immediately. Okay, love you, girl. Okay, so if anybody sees Betty Webb, and she uses her channel name now is Black Widow. So if anybody sees her, have her get in touch with Rhonda immediately.
She was with the Flamingos earlier, but that was earlier when they first started.
Well, Rhonda's going back to with the Flamingos now, and she'll be back when they're done. Yay! So, hopefully nothing is wrong. I would say Rhonda's yelling, but I know that when people, like whenever I moderated chats, or auctions, I keep the capitals because it pops out from every. Dina, I got, and my son stole most of them, but the ones that I got were really, really good. You're good, girl. Yummy. They were delicious. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Larry bought me chocolate chip cookies in that Holodala thing when Dina was selling her cookies. Larry bought me a couple of dozen cookies, chocolate chip.
No, that was nice of him.
Yeah, they were so good. I was like,
I was joking talking about cookies. I'm gonna have to get fuck. Stupid words today. Anyway, you keep talking about cookies. I'm going to have to mute myself and go inside and get one. Oh my god, why was that so hard to say?
Yeah, Dina, my son kept coming in and going, "You got any more cookies?" And every time I asked him if he would do something, he goes, "Can I have a cookie?" I'm like, oh, fuck. So yeah, he really did. My son has a sweet tooth, and usually he's too obnoxious for me to share with, but he was actually talking to me and being nice. So when he's nice, I'm nice. I don't reward bad behavior, but and yeah, he'll be really sweet until the cookies are gone. It's like, well, they're gone. But I was joking around because they were talking about the Holodala thing in I think it was Victoria's back room, and I was joking around. I was like, "Well, fuck, I want cookies." And the next thing I know, Larry's messaging me going, "What kind of cookies do you like?" and all this. And then the next day, Larry was like, "Well, Cody's got cookies on the way." And Victoria goes, "Larry, you stole my thunder. I was going to get her cookies." I'm like, "You can still get me cookies." But she's like, "Okay, the next Holodala." And then apparently Dina has bowed out of the cookie business, which, considering how popular they got, honey, I completely understand, because that would have been a lot of cookies to make. I get you, girl. I'm like, but I was like, damn, no, I don't get my cookies, but Victoria's going to make me some. Victoria's going to make me cookies. Well, she's making cookies and I get some. Yay. I love cookies. But you muted yourself to go get cookies, didn't you? Because I kept saying the word cookie.
I didn't. I haven't moved. I muted myself because Dad's taking the nails out of these boards, and I didn't want it to fuck up the feed. So
Okay.
muted.
Hey, Stash. You woke up in time to come back. Yay. I rescheduled because I was up really late. Or really early, depending on how you look at it. And the people that ended up in my back room, I ended up in the back room talking to Willow and Linda, and they were like, "You need to reschedule it, girl. You need some sleep." And Linda was like, "It's 2 to 1. You don't have a choice now." I'm like, "Well, shit." So I rescheduled it. So I got a couple hours of sleep. Well, I got like 3 hours of sleep. So why does he wait until the fall? You know, you can make oatmeal cookies any time of the year. Boop. Boop, boo, boo, boo. Hi, Tina. Hi, Tina. Hi, Jim.
He's in the living room today.
Oh,
Well, for now, anyway.
well then.
Hi, Tina.
But I was awake at 7 a.m. so that I could be doing.
sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then I popped on and I said, "She's not live." So I went and I picked the thing and I went, "Oh, she changed the time because she went for like 4.5 hours last night."
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Did everybody have fun?
Yes, I had a great time because Linda came on and she was on camera
Oh,
on my live.
awesomeness.
Yep. So that was fantabulous. I was like, oh my God. When it went boop and I looked and I'm like, no. There she was. I was like, yay, because you know who's been trying to get her with her face on camera.
Oh, yeah.
Guess who got her with her face on camera? Booyah. And it was awesome. Linda is a fantastic person. And I really wish that everything can go smoothly for her right now because, yeah.
Hi, everybody.
I heard about those, Dina, the oatmeal, cranberry, orange, and honey peanut butter. I heard about those. The next ones I was going to get, Victoria was going to get me peanut butter cookies. I love peanut butter cookies. I have to be careful about the kind I eat because of my teeth. My cookies have to be really soft. So.
Hi, Stash.
Stash in the house. You're welcome.
Stash was in the house last night, too.
He was. And I do apologize that I couldn't let everybody know individually that I rescheduled. But I was a zombie by the time I finally got to sleep.
I bet.
Susie, you've never had peanut butter cookies? Peanut butter cookies are awesome if they're made right. If they're not made right and they get too hard, you still get the flavor, but the experience isn't the same. Peanut butter cookies.
You're welcome.
It's contagious.
I gave it to you.
Yeah.
I don't want any more.
But peanut butter cookies are awesome.
Yeah, they are. And when they're soft, they're just amazing.
Yeah,
Because they just
soft.
they just melt.
Keep talking about cookies. I'll be back.
I knew she was going to do that. The cookies Victoria's making are the same ones my mom makes at holidays, and it's the peanut butter ones with the Hershey Kiss in the middle.
Yeah, those are good.
So, hello, chocolate and peanut butter. I'm hungry. I made myself, well, I haven't eaten since my cheeseburgers last night, but I'm hungry. Yeah, Susie, you definitely have to make them from scratch. And tell him he might not have air conditioning, but you do, so have him come over to your house and make cookies. There you go. Your oven works, right? And if it doesn't, get it fixed and tell him to make cookies. Yeah.
I live in a tin can. I am not baking in the summers or even in the spring. Sorry.
Yeah, I can understand that. The trailer, he's saying trailers. Everybody says trailers. Mobile homes heat up quickly. I lived in one for a long time, like 10 years. So yeah, I got you. I understand. Even here, it heats up, but peanut butter cookies are worth it. Hi, Casual. So yeah, so were you in here when Linda
Yum.
first showed up, Tina?
No, yeah, I was here when she first showed up. And she said
Okay.
that they had talked on like Thursday.
Yeah. She still is gonna. She said she's gonna contact him because she did talk to him. She's talked to him a couple of times over the past 3 weeks, I guess, and he's keeps putting off the shipping. I'll be able to ship it in a few days. I'll be able to ship it in a week. Blah, blah, blah. So she's gonna contact
Okay,
him.
Tina.
What kind of fur baby? I love fur babies. What are you getting? You can't just drop that in my chat and not tell me what it is. Stash, I love those. Oatmeal no-bake cookies. So good. God, I'm fucking hungry now. Tina, you gotta tell us. She laughed at the Janet. I don't know if it's a kitten or a puppy or a goat. Come on.
It's a baby duck.
That would be a
don't know.
feather baby. That would be a feather baby.
Well, maybe she got confused. I didn't even hear what she said, to be honest. I was too busy crunching
Oh,
on
it's a
cookies.
surprise. She can't tell.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, she gonna use that baby for clickbait. You see that? Because I'll have footage on my channel. You got to come to my channel and watch it. With okay then. Well, I wish you much luck and happiness with your fur baby, and I am subscribed to you, so I will be able to see the footage.
I'm subscribed too, but
Oh, it's
I
a
don't get
dog. See?
notifications.
Okay. Yeah. Susie said if you can't drop a link to your channel, it's a dog. Okay. I can't wait. I love dogs. Let's see.
So what all did I miss?
Nothing. I haven't.
Last night.
Oh, last night. I don't remember. I was so tired. By the time you left, I was starting my zombified. Yeah. Oh, hold on, Susie. I got it. I'm not as fast as Jennifer. Oh, she got it before I did. I was just about to hit paste. That is Dina's channel. All right, Sandy. Have a good day. You're welcome. Yeah, you can send that to Tina. Bling. Apparently she already did.
Yep, I just heard a ding.
Have a good day and have so much fun with your fur baby, Dina. It's always so fun to first get them home and watch them interact and just snuggle with them. Yeah, Kristen's quick. She's like she's like Jennifer in the fact that she sends stuff really fast. Why did Tim message me? Oh, he just said okay. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I woke up at 11:30 and I had like a gajillion Facebook messages, and I'm like, I gotta get all the links and live and
Well,
blah, So yeah, it was mostly the Treasure Hustlers were on, and I can't remember when you left. You were there when Sarah was zooming around on her little.
Yep.
Okay. So. Oh, if she doesn't, she'll forget. Yeah, I gotta send it quick. Luckily, I rolled cigarettes last night while I was talking and in the back room and stuff, so I didn't have to roll them immediately this morning, so that's cool. And I did not fall asleep sitting up. Yeah, I'm so tired, Susie. But I actually did get the bed cleared and I laid down, and so I wasn't I'm like flat on my back in a bad position. Although my right side on my back is still twinging at me and being like, fuck you. So yeah. Since Lenny did announce it in Cajun's show, and I believe he went into a couple other shows, Lenny said that he is leaving Facebook. Leaving
Facebook?
See how tired I am? He's leaving YouTube. I looked up and looked right at the Facebook tab when I said that. Oh, he said he's leaving YouTube because of the Guilt by Association, and their name is Mud on YouTube now. And I'm like, it's not Mud with me. I have no problem with Lenny and Jamie. And that's a shame. Because the same thing happened to all of us when we continued to support him and kept going to his lives and being on his lives, and
Guilt by association. That was our issue.
Yeah, that was our issue when we had the problem before. But
That seems to be what happens a lot.
he's not playing games in the background. Oh, casually, you talking about my son? No, he's sleeping. He was up really late, early, however you want to think. He was still awake at 7:30 or whatever. He put the dogs out early, so Simi actually got to go out at a reasonable time and got to eat her breakfast at breakfast time. So Simi was a very happy puppy today. She's now unconscious. Yeah, my son. Yeah, it'll be quiet until. Well, I don't know. I would assume that he was supposed to help his friend move, but again, it all depends when people wake up, right? I don't know what's going on with that. I do know those cats have to go, like today, tomorrow at the latest. I can't. I have to be able to get in that room. It's becoming urgent.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know why.
Yeah, he is, Susie. I don't know what's going on with that. When I asked him, I said, so are you guys moving tomorrow? When I asked him yesterday, he said, well, apparently I'm not. So he hasn't given me any information. I do not know. Ow. Hello. Really? I was cat-pied. He's not outgoing with information. To me, anyway. Oh, Kristen. So I don't know what is going on. He's Kristen, the baby's so cute. Pretty puppy. Kristen sent me a picture of her grand dog. He is cute. Yeah, he's sleeping. But usually he doesn't game. He starts gaming with his friend around midnight, 12:30 usually. Sometimes it's a little earlier because Hector doesn't get out of work until around 10 o'clock at night. So I can see why, Kristen. I can see why his name is Panda. I probably would have named him something like that too. Yeah. So I don't know. But again, this situation is taxing. I mean, I'm glad that I still have the help with the dog because that has been huge anxiety for me. It is a serious concern, and I do have a great fear of falling. So having to do what gonna have to do on my own is daunting. But on the other hand, we arranged all the food to feed just me because he was already supposed to be gone. So yeah, get out. You know what I mean? I don't know which one to vote for at this point because I don't want to fall putting my dog out, but I'm gonna run out of food. Of course, I got some of the Marie Calendar frozen meals because they're easier for me to cook than actually cooking. So they're not shareable, and he's not getting any of them. So I don't know. My mom did buy some extra stuff. Like she picked up that chicken that I had the other night. My mom just picked that up on her own, and she picked up a huge package of hot dogs, but the Bar S hot dogs.
I know you're not your favorite.
which I'm sure that I've eaten before at like when I was out somewhere and people had cookout, because if you have a large group of people, you're just going to grab what's going to feed the most people cheapest.
Yep.
So I'm sure I've had them before, but whenever we've had them at home, they really mess with my blood pressure and heartburn and all that. So I won't voluntarily eat them. I'm not rude enough to ask, what kind of hot dogs are these when I'm out somewhere or getting free food, you know? So he's been eating those because I was like, oh, here you go. And she picked up macaroni and cheese, which I'm not going to be able to make on my own. It's not the microwave kind, and I can't work with a pot of boiling water. So I was like, oh, look, you have macaroni and cheese to take with you when you move. But since you're still here, he can make it for both of us. There's just... These are all...
I'll be right back. I have to do something.
I know, you're going to get cookies.
No, I already had cookies. I ate like 4 of them this time. But I actually had to exit. I have an offer, but I need to go take care of that. I'll be right back.
Okay. Go, girl. Business is business.
That's right.
Yep. So, such is my life. This is things that, we got to deal with. So, yeah, my brain is at war with itself because I'm like, I don't want to run out of food, so get the fuck out. But I don't want to fall putting my dog out, so don't go anywhere yet.
Right. I understand.
Stop. Onyx, really get out of things. She is all up in my business over there. The leaning tower on the table, she's all like, What is this? It's been there for 6 months. Why are you touching it now?
Because I want to see an avalanche.
And it would be. At least nothing's breakable, but still. I don't want to have to clean that shit up. Stop it.
Because that's what cats do. Trust me.
I know. Cats are assholes.
Furry asshole ninjas.
She hasn't been in that spot in 6 or 7 months. She hasn't been up there. Now she's all snuggling down and doing the whole claw curl under thing, making herself comfortable and shit, sniffing at everything. I'm like, bitch, get your nose out of my shit. Marty goes up there all the time and she'll just sit there and hover and look at me,
Yeah.
I'm like, I could wreck this whole place from here, but Onyx hasn't been up there in forever. They switch spots. I don't even know where Troll is. She was racing around. She was racing around here at 8 o'clock this morning. I was like, oh my God, they ran over me 3 times. I was like, I'm going to kill somebody. She's probably in her box. I can't. She's got that box so caved in.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. The Brit. See what Amy did?
The Brit is in the house.
There you go. Yeah, she's got that the top of that box so concave that when she lays in it now, I can't even tell she's in it. I used to be able to see at least a glimmer of fur, and I knew she was in there, but now nothing. Nada. So, man. Boop. Apparently business is concluded for the moment. Welcome back, Amy.
Okay, I'm good now.
Okay.
That was
She's
a pretty good
distracted.
sale. I couldn't wait. I had to.
She's distracted though because I just called her Amy and she didn't yell at me.
Yeah, I am distracted. I just realized that you called me Amy.
I'm sorry, baby. I won't do it again.
I just made like $450.
You go, girl. Nice. See, being a badass ninja listing beast helps. Your name is eventually going to get so long, it's going to take up the whole screen.
Right?
I'm sure it already would.
No, I mean my whole computer screen.
Oh.
We keep adding to it.
Well, you and Tina keep adding to it.
It's not us that adds to it. It's you with your actions. We have to give you accolades. Like, like royalty used to walk into a room and they would herald them. So they would tell like all of their titles. And you'd be there for 10 minutes going, just tell us who the fuck it is, That's you now. See that?
You're funny.
I know.
Just wait, there's more. I'm sure.
But wait, there's more.
I don't know what they are. They just all of a sudden appear, it seems.
Yeah, Kristen, seriously. Kristen said look up listing on Google. Her name will pop up. So he said, fucking hey, girl, you go get those sales.
Right. That's why I was saying last night, like, I can cover everything, not just the fuck up I did.
Yeah.
Just to, keep that short there. But
Right.
like everything that I've talked about for the next like 2 months, I have what I need for all of that now. And that
go,
was
girl.
like, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks?
Yeah. So anyone that sits there and says it can't be done, watch and learn, people. Watch and learn. Hey,
Right.
Gigi.
If they only knew what I did all day. I swear, I feel like I do nothing. But
Well,
obviously,
you list.
right. But
You're
that's
very-
all
you're
I feel like I
focused.
do. Like I do nothing else. But I made a shit ton on Poshmark. I've made a shit ton on Facebook Marketplace. And somehow, I don't know where it came from, but my skincare stuff just all of a sudden blew up. I made $75 on that alone yesterday, and I didn't even try.
Sweet.
I didn't share anything.
Well, I shared your product name on the thing, what you were selling,
Yeah.
remember?
But that was
Yeah.
before. I made that
helped.
before we talked about it.
I helped.
There's a few, hi Toilet Girl. There's a few of my YouTube friends that oh my God, that buy from me. I forgot my words.
Well, you left it behind when you left because I caught it. I was like,
Well, you're welcome. I talk like that all the time. That has nothing to do with YouTube and being I'm not nervous on YouTube anymore. But
No, it's all your fault.
I do it all the time. Half the time, I can't help but laugh at myself because I sound like I'm 2 trying to learn how to talk all over again.
Oh, we did go over the fact that Amy does not swing both ways. That came up questionable because of Wes last night. He kept bringing it up, and I'm like, no. I'm like, no. So we clarified all of that.
Yeah, I thought we covered that more than once.
We have.
Well,
to
I mean,
because
we've covered it quite a few times.
Yeah.
But
men have
yeah.
selective memory.
Well, it wasn't just Wes or just a male. There's
In my chat last night, it was Wes.
Yeah, last night it was Wes, but I've been
last night
asked
was
that
Wes.
by quite a few people, and I
And then
think
he
it's
got-
funny.
And then he got sad because I ruined his fantasy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, thanks, Cody. I'm like, you're welcome. Although, I did tell Amy if she ever wanted to switch sides to let me know.
She sure did.
remember
She
that.
said it. She said that. I was just like, what? What do you? Oh, no. I'm like, what are you talking about? Switch sides of what? I was so tired, though. I was so tired. It was way past my bedtime.
I was really tired too, but it still stands. But anyway.
Well, that's why I didn't catch what you were saying, because I was so tired. And I'm just like, what am I switching? Oh, no.
Teams,
As
honey,
my-
teams, batter up, baby.
Yeah. No, Amy is firmly entrenched in the team she's on. She's good. We're fine. I just like to make her, because I can tell when Amy blushes. Even when she's not on camera, I can tell when I get her to blush.
I'm
Because
team myself nowadays. It's all about me.
Yeah, it's in her voice whenever I embarrass her, or she's like, "Oh my God," So yeah, you missed it, Wendy. Mm-hmm. You had to go to bed, had to do whatever. See what happens. Wendy's never gonna sleep again. She's gonna be like FOMO.
Oh my gosh, that sucks when that happens. I'm so glad I'm over that stage of YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just
I
fall
was
asleep
never-
being on a live. I don't care. Like I did last night. I hope I muted myself and I wasn't like snoring at anybody's ear. I don't know if I
You
snore or
were.
not.
You were fine. You were fine. I never went through the FOMO stage. It was just I never slept. It wasn't because I was afraid of missing something. It's because I had nothing else to do. You know, I'm like, oh, I'll just go on YouTube and fuck with people in chats. You know.
I would sleep like in shifts.
Yeah.
Like I'd go to sleep after Victoria's show in the morning, and then I'd wake up a couple hours later for whoever. I think it was Johnny, and then I'd go back to sleep for a few hours, and then like that's when everybody started popping on, and then yeah, finally I'm like I need like all my sleep at one time, not.
Well, see, I don't get a lot of sleep at one time.
I do here.
No, Susie. No. Susie's all like, you mean get a sex change? No. Silly Susie. She doesn't have that much money, Susie. Damn. Those are expensive. I know somebody who went through one. They're very expensive. I know you know what I meant. Susie, just be woozy and shit.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Oh my goodness.
Love you. Oh, well, we have to do the honorary thing for Victoria now. Oh my golly.
Oh my god.
I paid homage to Victoria, whom I love so much, with the oh my golly. Mm-hmm. It doesn't flow naturally out of me because my natural thing is what the fuck. So, or holy fuck. Yeah, it's always got a fuck in there somewhere. So, you know, I have to concentrate.
Shut the fuck up or son of a fuck. I said that to you the other day, and I'm like, oh, I don't say that in front of Cody. I think that's the first time I.
Yeah, I was like, how do you know you're gonna get a son out of that? But yeah, could have been a girl.
I have two. Come on.
Could have been a girl. You got two of those too.
So daughter of a fuck? That doesn't sound. That doesn't have the same.
Yeah, it doesn't flow.
No.
So I have to
son of a fuck is a thing from this area because I have said that.
My cousin says that. She lives in Illinois also, and that's where I picked it up at. And I was around the first time I was around her. I think I was around her for a few hours, and I ended up saying it
because it's short for son of a fucking bitch.
Right. I was just like, okay. There was something else that she said, but I'm not repeating that.
Here's a shocker to everyone. TG said she's no stranger to naughty words. Isn't that shocking to everyone? I know. I'm flabbergasted.
Really?
I'm
and I was so worried that I was offending her with my language.
I know, me too. I was like, oh shit, TG's in the chat. We should talk nice. And I love you, Scarlett.
I thought it was funny. She came in one day and she said something, a cuss word, as we'll say. And she's like, oh, I have to keep it nice. And I'm like, no, you can cuss. We just can't talk about sex or drugs or.
Yeah. Amy's channel, with Hotness's channel, it's no sexual joking and nothing sexually oriented because her kids watch her channel. But,
right, and I wouldn't mind if it was like the occasional, like that's what she said kind of joke thing.
Yeah.
But once it gets started, it just keeps going and going. And I get kind of annoyed with it. And I really am done asking I don't have to ask. My kids asking me questions about certain things that are said. And I'm just like, yeah. After the whole taco conversation, I was done.
Yeah.
I was done.
The taco conversation when your child told you what it meant, that was interesting.
Right, because I was like, I don't know, like what we eat in the kitchen, I guess. And they're like, no. Allie is cracking up laughing. My Grace, she was like 12 at the time, tells me what everybody was talking about. I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not ready for this.
What?
Right. Well, I knew what it was. I just didn't want to tell her what it was. So I was just like, oh my God.
Amy heard me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as Amy heard you.
Well, I've always been told, and I've learned this with my girls, my boys kind of taught me this, but if they're asking you the question, they already know an answer for it, whether it's the right one or not. So if they're asking me, I'd rather them know the right answer than whatever answer they may have got somewhere else.
Yeah, it's called fishing. Oh. Look who it is. Hi, Susie.
Hi.
How are you today?
I wanted to tell a Mike Hunt story.
Right out the gate. Boom. Hi, Susie. I wanted to talk about my cunt.
Not mine, but it was hysterical. Last
It
night.
already is.
One of
Go
our
ahead.
one of the people we know that comes to the morning show and says those words, like, the thing, says Mike and the Hunt, was at a auction yesterday. And oh my God, these ladies were nice Christian ladies.
Oh boy.
And she asked, there was like an artistic plate that had white tigers on it. And she said, was the artist Mike Hunt? And they didn't know the joke. And so the lady says,
Toilet girl, what did you do?
so-and-so has a question for you. Who signed the plate? I'm so glad she didn't repeat it. And so she's looking at it. Oh, let me look. And they put her back on camera and she turns it over and it's a Michael. And she says it. And I was like, I was like, oh, Myra, what did you do? And
Hi, Willow.
and then she's laughing. And I was like, oh my God. And I was thinking, this is terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. And then she said, I just couldn't believe it though. She did repeat the words, and I was like, oh Lord. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you.
Look at TG's like, it wasn't me. Yes, Tim, it is. Porky's was an amazing influence on life even now. Even people that have never heard of it, they're still influenced by it. I actually have all the Porky movies saved on my Amazon Prime movies. I love those movies. I have weird senses of humor.
So
We're all
anyway,
twisted in a way.
Yes.
so I didn't want to. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever tell them that happened. But
I popped into someone's auction, and I popped in just as someone with the screen name Master and then the last name Bader popped in, and I was like, oh no. Now I hadn't said anything in the chat, so they didn't know I was lurking. And the poor, it was Lydia from Arito Jules. Lydia.
Mm-hmm.
I love her. She's so sweet, but she does have that naivety going. And she said his name several times, to which I'm like, oh. And she told him, you have to register, you have to send her your information, and she likes to give new subscribers a little gift. And he made a few comments, and people in the chat were like, look, this is not the channel to act up on. And because she was so nice, I think he actually backed off and told everybody to have a nice day and thank you for being so sweet. It was like a TG troll. He came in there to start trouble and realized that she was just too sweet to do it to. So he bowed out and he left. And I was like, but she did say masturbator several times on her channel. I'm just like, oh. I'm like, and people in the chat were like, oh, So.
It's like, stop. Nobody timed him out or anything.
Stash. Buster Hyman, nice.
I didn't know what to do. I mean, I wanted to say.
Oh, I can tell you that, Willow. I use that all the time. Twat waffle. Willow doesn't know what twat waffle is. Willow, you know those plastic chairs that you sit in that have the woven.
Oh, is that what I don't know what it is either.
Yeah, they have the woven tubey things that make the seat. Well, if you sit in one of those and you're not wearing underwear, and you have shorts on or a skirt or something, when you stand up, twat looks like a waffle. So that is a twat waffle.
What is that?
Yeah.
That would be more like my butt, but okay.
Well, it depends on how it depends on how you're sitting. So, I mean, if you're sitting kicked back, you'd be twat butt or waffle butt. But if you're sitting forward, all that's location is everything. Location, location, location.
I guess I don't want to say much. how big you are or something. But yeah, my
Susie, did you just do fat shaming?
no. When I sit down, my legs and I always have like I'm very pale, and I get red when I sit down because I'm very pale. So I'm always like looking like a
Baboon?
waffly, I guess, if I sit on one of those things.
Yeah, I don't like those things because big people can't sit in those comfortably. The whole thing, like, because they're so stretchy, the whole thing just kind of sinks, and it's, it makes me very self-conscious. It's like, are people like actually measuring how
Look, I'll
far
tell
the
you.
chair stretches?
I'll tell you about
No,
being.
no,
I was
Tim.
heavy to the point that I have sat in guard chairs, and they have come up with me when I stood up. So I know about being big.
Yeah,
No,
Twat
twat waffle is not duck face
it's duck face.
or dick face. No,
Reading is hard, Tina. Reading is hard.
well, it is.
I'm sorry,
There's a
Tina.
big-
I was trying to give that all to Cody, not any of that to you.
I mean, Tim, you're talking about two totally different genitalia there. No, it's not the same thing.
But
Do you think he means it's like the equivalent to?
But it's not.
Well, I know, but is that what he's meaning?
Maybe, I don't know.
It's possible.
Yeah, duck face, laugh at me, TG. That's okay. Reading is hard.
Reading is hard. It
I'm
wasn't
pretty
as
sure
bad.
that the male
Look, even
lady.
Twello's got me.
twat waffles a dick thing. How
Well,
are
I
you
can give
sitting?
y'all a laugh this morning.
Hell, I'm still punch drunk from last night. Okay, I'm like, ugh. Mm.
I'm sitting here reading how to
I
put
was sleeping.
ink cartridges into my noose.
Well, honey, you're having a hard time reading right now. I wouldn't read anything about instruction.
I know, right? That's what I was doing. I was reading that, and then I looked over at the monitor, and I'm going, "What the fuck does that say?"
I'm pretty sure that he's meaning it as it's an equal type of insult. Like if you call someone a twat, a twat waffle, it would be the same thing as calling someone a dick face. Like insult wise. No, not really.
There's a lot of insults that involve genitalia. I'm sure.
Of course there is.
Oh yeah,
Of course
there are.
I still love Wendy's. Wendy's is the best. Cunt face. That is the best. Wendy, I love you and you're awesome, and I'm so glad that the debut of cunt face in a British accent was on my channel.
The
You
first
can't
time
beat it.
I heard cunt, like somebody said it, I thought, that's a horrible thing. But I actually think when people say the word gash out loud, that just, that seems worse to me.
Say what?
Gash.
Gash.
Yeah, I've heard it referred to, the pussy's referred to as a gash because if you think about it, it's a slice through your body.
Yeah. It just
And like
seems
when you get a wound or
worse.
something, they call when you like if you slice open
Well,
your
the thing
leg.
that bleeds is a gash, like a
Yeah.
cut. It's like horrible to me.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's very derogatory, and
I've heard it called that too.
it just
The
it
things
just makes
you
you sound like
learn
a piece
on
of
Cody's
meat.
show. The things you learn.
I know, right?
That's
Hey,
all I'm saying.
we can say my show is educational. It's just not what kind of educational,
Right.
I always tell people learn at least one new thing every day. You're welcome, people.
And they said that on the Sons of Anarchy, so it was on TV.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that.
TG, Twinkle Tunnel of Love. Oh my god.
Twinkle Tunnel of Love,
Yeah.
the Love Canal. I've heard it called.
Yeah, and Love Channel, and yeah. And I mean, they have the same thing for, penis names,
Oh,
my
There's-
Rod of Love and my Wand and
there's so many.
so many. So many.
Same thing for condoms.
It's like, why the hell do people need so many names for one thing? I don't get it. It's like the human race is determined to be more creative about body parts than anything else. It's very sad. Sadly, on Summit is a black hole. I've met people like that, Tim. Python, yeah, that's another one people use. When all they got is an itty bitty little garden worm. Yeah, the mushroom. Yep, total mushroom. I've heard the mushroom too. Of course, they have different ones in England than they have here. So
Well, that
you
would
get-
be more curious about. because I don't know them.
You get even more, more verbal weaponry to use against people because you can combine them. Personally, I'm still a favorite of Knobhead.
Yep.
Wendy said that the other day, and I was like, Knobhead, I'm stealing that. I'm using it. You were Knobhead.
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 You're a knobhead. Well, we have things that they probably. I don't. Do you say schmuck in England?
Toad says Mom's glove box. If you're putting a glove in there, there's a problem.
A glove box?
See, a glove box in America is something that's in a car that you put your paperwork in. It's on the dashboard. And you've got to open it. And yeah. I don't know what you people are doing over there. Okay, Willow.
And a glove.
Snake.
Well, sometimes they call a condom a glove.
Yeah, because it fits over your dick, but
Or
well, they do have female condoms. I really don't see how condoms that they have for women work.
That could be the hunt thing. So, well, hunt and peck is for typing.
Yeah.
But
If you're having sex and it can be referred to as hunt and peck, you are having sex with the wrong person. They do not know what they're doing. Throw them back and go
but
get
it's
another
funny
one.
because that's parts of each word because it's a hunt and a pecker.
Yes, and TG says, don't forget to scrub Mike Hunt. Beef curtains? Toad, what the fuck?
Red Wings.
No, Red Wings you only get during that special time of the month.
Yeah, it's so special. Nothing should bleed that long and not die. We are superhuman, I'm telling you. Toad is fucked up. Toad has issues, man. And again, I'm all by myself. Tina.
What?
Camera.
Working.
Yeah.
I'm just coughing so bad.
Okay. I'm like, don't abandon me.
What's the matter? Was it a really hard hit?
No, I'm dry. I was out in this I was at nurseries all morning picking out plants, and I got really dehydrated.
Well, that's not good. Drink water.
And then I was only drinking coffee, which makes you more dehydrated.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Water. Yeah, better. Anybody else hearing bubble sounds when she did that?
that was this. Yeah, for me, it was like bubbles going.
TG said, so you're not wet?
Well, the water's wet. My throat.
Tim. Yeah, it's never good when you're dry.
Leave it to my husband.
I'll tell you, if they're dry, you're not doing it right. So, just saying.
On that note, I gotta get to work, which means I cannot be on StreamYard.
How many listings are you doing today?
Whatever I do, I'll let you know later what I got to.
Okay.
Love you, girl.
I just go with it.
Don't
Alright.
burn out. If I'm still live, take a break and come back.
Okay.
Don't
That's
overdo
usually
it.
what I do.
I know. Don't overdo
Well,
it.
Well, don't
I
forget
overdo
to
it every day.
Well, don't forget to do the actual ship and stuff too.
I already did that. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna tell you. The lady that does the route around here, I walked I felt like a million packages. I cannot hold that many, but I so felt like it. And she goes, "Oh, this is it." And I'm like, "I'll be right back." I had to walk over there 3 different times. And she goes, "Oh." She goes, "Well, you need to get one of those little wagons." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's what my friends tell me."
Yeah. Like
Then
what,
she
a
told me
shopping
if I just
cart
put
or like a
everything in the
scooter?
wagon, I can just put it up there by the mailbox and she'll take it. I
Yeah.
live in a safe enough neighborhood to do that, so
Oh,
Yeah.
like one
Except
of
for
I
when
don't know
you're-
about a
except for-
wagon.
Except for when you're threatening your neighbors that you'll punch them in the face if they don't stop looking at you.
Oh my god, I was so pissed off that day. He kept staring at me.
It was funny.
Ugh.
I remember that, Amy.
Yeah, that
That
was the
was
same
so-
day. That was the same day as I'll punch you in your little bee face.
Well, like you guys know what I found out that day, so or the night before, or that day, whatever it was, probably both. Yeah.
Hi, Rhonda.
So of course.
Hi.
Hi, Rhonda. Bye,
Hi.
Rhonda. I'm leaving. I'll be back later. I'm sure. Give me
I
like an
heard.
hour, so I'll be back.
Okay,
I didn't feel like
Okay.
typing in the chat, so I decided to come on to say goodbye to
this
you.
is easier.
All
Well,
right.
you know, however it works, right? Verbally, visually.
All right.
All right, I'll be back.
Take
Okay.
care. Have a good day.
Hi, Kristen, Scarlett, Wendy, Tib. That's all I see in the chat right now.
Yeah. Stash is floating
Hey,
around in there
Rhonda.
somewhere. There he is.
Hey, Stash.
Did you find Betty?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
good.
too late, but I found her.
Aw. That sucks. So to anybody that was looking for her in my chat, you don't have to do it again. You don't have to do it now. She found her. Yay.
Yeah. We found each other.
I didn't want it to be like, 4 hours from now and people go, hey, Rhonda needs you to contact her, and Betty freaking out going, what did I do now?
It was too late, but just in time. We're good.
Okay, good. So Rhonda has excitement tomorrow.
No, I don't want to talk about it. It makes me all like uncomfortable.
I know. Well, I was always like that whenever anybody was like, well, even when the fucktard was like, I'm going to auction this off and send the money to Cody, I was like, oh, shit, I don't
I'm
like needing
incredibly
help.
grateful and beyond appreciative and humbled and
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. I feel the same way when people help me out. It's like, I
It
don't,
makes me speechless. Anytime someone brings it up, I'm just like,
really, because you haven't shut up since I brought it up, woman. No, I'm kidding.
So mean.
I am. I'm so mean. I love you, Rhonda. By the way, I did tell Julie what Willow was trying to tell her.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
In Hoolie's chat, when Willow started to say that what you had said in my live, in the chat about what had happened with the AC,
Oh,
and you were like, "No, Willow." Yeah,
Yeah.
I messaged Julie and told her anyway. I'm like, woman needs help.
no, I don't. I will figure
Yes,
it
you
out.
do.
No, I don't.
Well, too bad. I told her anyway. Whoop, my son's awake.
Oh my
Hi,
god,
Liam.
Liam.
You get the kid and I get the dog. What the
Liam
hell?
was singing.
He's screeching.
Oh, Patrick's
Oh,
here.
Scarlet, damn.
Oh.
It is, Kristen. It's fucking torturous. I left early this morning to go to my brother's because he went to some music fest last night. So I had to go there late last night to let the dogs out, and then early this morning. And on my way there, there's a bunch of yard sales. But on my way back, I was like, fuck that. It's too hot.
I went to one.
Honey, there's no way that you can go through summer in New York without AC.
The few that I did go and see, they didn't have anything worth talking about. But there was a big barn estate sale. Like,
Nice.
I was like, fuck it, it's too hot. I'll go back tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's usually not this hot this time of year. Like, we literally went from 60s to 85.
In like 5
Overnight.
hours.
Yeah,
It was like weird. It was like
yeah.
Well-
We didn't even have a spring. We went from cold to
hot.
middle of July overnight.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted, since this is the first time I've been on a panel with you since then, I wanted to let you know that I told her so in case
Well,
she
fuck you,
expands.
Cody. God
You're
damn it.
welcome. I love you
Sometimes you
too.
need to keep your mouth fucking shut.
No. And sometimes I need to ignore you and do it anyway. I love you. There's no way you can go through summer in New York without AC.
I told you I'll figure it out.
I know that, and I say that all the time too, and then I end up face planting. So,
And I'm engaged to a guy that doesn't have AC, and he doesn't want it, and I don't get it. Like,
Oh wow.
why?
Annie.
But
I mean, that's reason right there, Susie, to not marry that man. Okay.
well, he's when he's in my house, he's fine with it.
Well, see, now we know why he's always at your house.
But I go to his house, and he does, and I'm like, could you turn on a fan? It's like he doesn't even notice.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
oh.
went to my when I went to my brother's, his central air is on, and it was so cold in there. It's like, now this is what my house should feel like.
Yeah. Well, too, I mean, you have to look at it this way too. Without the AC, you're going to be very, very hot, right? And you moderate a lot, so you're not really going to be moving around, but you're just going to be sitting there
I
sweating.
would get an air conditioner.
At least one room should have air conditioning, so you could have like that one, like, place that everybody could cool off in, even if it's whatever it is, if it's a living room or
Yeah, in my old house, I had a air conditioner in the bedrooms only, and then living room and the kitchen, you just suffered because why
Yeah.
not?
Wait, because why not? Yeah.
What's
Well,
important is you get to sleep comfortably.
Where I lived in the Bronx, you could only have but so many. Like, they had a rule, like you could only have a certain amount of air conditioners per unit. And when I was young and my parents had a 3-bedroom place, you could only, like, a few rooms didn't have it. So,
Yeah.
and I of course had the bedroom with no air conditioning. So I slept in the living room all the time.
TJ.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that years ago when we only had one air conditioner, we had it in the living room, and everybody slept in the living room
Yep.
on the nights that you couldn't like.
Yep, when you couldn't stand it. I tried to jerry
Well-
rig like fans so that it would like channel the air into my room, but it never really worked.
Well, you know what? Huli was really kind of out of it, so maybe she didn't. When she read it, maybe she didn't remember. But
Sounds good.
anything, until they remind her. But anything that you get over what you're looking for being able to get your computer, you can put towards getting an AC or whatever, or fixing
No,
it.
it's a certain amount, and it's cut off. It's stopped. We're done.
Who's in charge of that?
It's just for the computer, and it's
Who's-
good.
who's in
That's
charge?
okay.
Who's in charge of that?
Hooey.
So you can't say nope, we're done, because Huli will keep going.
Nope. You already told
Actually,
everybody.
Huli did. She stated once it reaches that $1,000 mark,
Yep.
it's done. She really did. She did state that.
Mm. Well, you still need. I know you can figure it out, but still, for something like
I
that,
will.
especially where Liam's at, you know what I mean. You have a kid too, so I would, yeah.
We will figure it out. I will take care of it. It's all good.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
I love you, girl.
Love you.
I've done the summers in Massachusetts and here without heat, and they both suck. So, yeah, hot is hot, and then you get people going, oh, come to the West Coast, it's a dry heat. Fuck you in your dry heat. It's still fucking hot.
Amen to that. Hot is hot. I don't care.
Yeah, Willa, that's very true. Willa said that ain't
I
gonna
don't
stop
buy
folks.
it's the mugginess I can't stand. I do not like to be sweating when I'm only sitting still. That shit is gross.
It is, and even thin people get rashes when that kind of shit happens. So
Oh, it's so uncomfortable.
And nobody likes boob sweat.
no,
Right?
boob sweat is not a pleasant thing.
Nobody.
Baby powder only does so much.
Same way with cornstarch.
Yep. Truth. See, I'll learn something new today too. This is a learning channel today.
Yes, it is.
You're sleepy, Annie.
Have you not slept yet, Annie?
Thanks. Sorry.
Oh, she's at work.
Oh.
I got about 3 hours of sleep.
That's why you said you can't wait till 3. Okay, yeah, that's right. You were saying you were working this morning at JJ's. Gotcha. I'm so sorry he did that to you, Annie. I know you were excited to meet him.
Oh, Tim, you're gonna make her blush. And I'm gonna read it out loud just to make sure she blushes. Tim said, I'm sure they will go well so
It's just
Ronnie, get back here.
I'll get it go.
It is for a great cause and an awesome person, so you can leave if you want. I know you can hear me. We love you, Rhonda. You know?
Aw.
Yeah, Kristen, I can't either. I can't. I have breathing problems now.
Yeah, it's like it's like, what the hell?
I love you, Rhonda.
Love you.
Rhonda has
Okay, yeah, Annie said she got off of work last night, slept for 5 hours, and then went back to work.
Aw.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was on live for 4.5 hours. I slept for 2.5, 3 hours, and I'm back live again. And look, Trouble is awake. See that right there? Trouble. Right there.
Looks so majestic.
Yeah, she fools everybody.
And she looks so majestic. Yeah, I'm grateful today to have an air conditioner. I'm not to rub it in, but because after being all morning with none, it was
Yeah.
nice.
Well, I mean, I don't. My son likes it very cold. We've had to modify that. Hey, Paul, because of having to pay for the
Hi,
electric
Paul.
bill and all that. We have central AC and central heat. So after the Toxic Twins ran up our bill astronomically with their space heater, we're very frugal about the AC. But the thing is with the AC, my room is like hermetically sealed or something, except it lets in the outside temperature if nothing is turned on. But if my room gets really hot and I have a hard time breathing, I ask my son to turn the AC on. Out there could be warm. In my room is like a refrigerator within half an hour. So, because it holds in like the AC pretty well, and it cools down because of course I'm in a closed space, and I have 2 vents in my room, so yay me. But I can't keep it on because where the thermostat is a wide open space. The kitchen living room is like wide open, so of course it would take longer to cool off out there or heat up out there. So I'm in here either sweating to death or freezing to death, depending on if it's heat or AC, and he's out there dying because it's not doing what it's supposed to do because the rooms are so big.
Hi, Paul.
But
People.
yeah, I know, Kristen. The problem is my son likes it cold, and John used to fuck with the thermostat. EC used to fuck with the thermostat. I'm like, can you people please leave the thermostat alone? Because I would set it, like the AC, I would set it for like 75, 76. And I go out there and it's set at like 72. And I'm like, I realize that it's warmer out there, but unless you want to pay more of the bill
62
than me.
year round. 62 for heat, 62 for air.
Yeah, we dropped the heat down.
62. I have it at 72. Well, 70. No. Well,
No, not yet, Paul. If I had the AC set at 62, I wouldn't be able to. If our AC was set at
Putting
62,
somebody's eyes out, knocking off their glasses.
yeah. If I had it set at 62, I wouldn't be able to pay my electric bill. It would my electric bill would be huge, and I'd be frozen. And because of the nerve problems with my hands, the peripheral neuropathy, extreme cold hurts my hands, and to me 62 is too cold. I like a nice 75, I like it about 75. I'm good with 75. People keep going, oh, move to Hawaii, it's about that. I'm like, look, I've seen videos of people in Hawaii and they are sweating like a motherfucker. Do not tell me that's 75 degrees. Nice try. So, yeah.
Depending on the unit, central air, just the unit itself, if you know who to talk to, I can
Unit
get,
part is cheap. It's the installment part that's the problem.
yeah. The units are cheap. It is the installer.
Hoolie. Hi, Hoolie.
That's my father did in the beginning. Was
Hey, Huli.
he was an air conditioner unit, heating and cooling. But he
HVAC.
owned his own business, so it was nice because if you needed anything, he was there to help you.
That is nice.
But he did it
Yeah,
for
luckily-
big companies, you know. He didn't do just basic heating and cooling. He was big company
Yeah.
contracts.
I have to give props to my landlord. Our heat pump outside has broken down many times, both in the winter and in the summer. And even like it was, I think it was in the winter. Everybody saw me in my hoodie and they're like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "My heat's broken. I'm freezing to death." When I call him, even on a weekend, he will call them and have them come out. And I know it costs extra for them to come out on a weekend, you know, and he'll call them and go, "Look, you know, I can't have these people freezing to death in my unit, so go fix it." And they will. He's right on it whenever that heat pump breaks down. So,
Good.
yeah. Simi, stop tap dancing. Get up here. Thank you. Tiny dancer. Kristen, half of my screens are gone or damaged or whatever, so I have a few windows that I'll be able to open. I can't open. I got a perfectly good screen on my window, both of them on my room.
Best
'cause,
believe
you know,
I would find a way, Kristen. I would find a way.
and I can't open my windows.
Oh, Annie has an HOA.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that's well. What about portable, Annie?
The topic is you, Hoolie.
The topic.
Who the fuck just laughed and said a topic? We have topics, multiple topics.
Several topics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about.
Right now we're talking about is AC being broken.
No,
We
we're
were
not.
talking about-
We're just talking about air conditioning in general
Because it was hot today.
and what temperature we like.
You know, Rhonda's like, shut up, Cody. But you know what? You
Talking
can't
about-
mute
Central
me.
air is the best, Annie.
You
Oh,
can't. Rhonda can't mute me because it's my channel.
I could just leave.
We were talking about
You
body
could, but I can
parts.
still talk about it. I won't.
It was Mike
I'll
Hunt
let-
earlier. Yep, we were talking about Mike
Yeah.
Hunt.
Yep.
Mike Hunt.
Susie had a whole story about Mike Hunt, so
I did.
Nothing, Hoolie. Everything's good. It ain't a window unit if you put a hole in your wall.
Willow with the solutions.
I used to live in it was funny. I used to live in a apartment complex that had the wall units, but they covered them up with these weird, like, because they switched to central air. But the
Yeah.
problem is they still left the wall units in the walls.
Right.
It's like, what? Never, Hoolie. I don't lie.
Huge.
She avoids the truth. She does not lie.
Hugh and Janus. Mr. Janus, come to the desk. We have a table for
Oh my god, I saw one last night. What was it? Tiffany almost said it.
Oh,
Who was at
God.
Tiffany's last night? Hilarious.
Linda.
She almost said the whole name.
Not Lydia. not Linda. Lydia had masturbator in hers.
Yes, Tiffany did too. Master Bader. And she
Bader.
almost said it. She said Master no.
Yeah.
She almost
Lydia,
got
Lydia did say it several
it
times,
was
but
hilarious.
Lydia was so sweet to them and saying, you know, if send me your info, because if you want to bid on anything, you have to, you know, I have to have your information. And she put her email address in,
Oh my
and
god.
she was like, you know, and I like to send my new people a gift. And he ended up bowing out and not giving her a hard time. He was like, you guys are so sweet, but I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? I'm like, when you shame the trolls by being sweet, you know what I
I
mean?
think we might be able to get Victoria with that one because that's one nobody's used yet.
Yeah. Probably. Poor Victoria, man. People plot. I will do the oh my golly just for her now. Oh my golly. So yeah, poor girl. I mean, think about it. People have to sit and think, how can I get Victoria? You know what I mean?
You can make a screen name, Masturbate and Tackle.
Susie, don't give them any ideas. Oh my
That was
god.
good. What was it? Masturbate and tackle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think there actually is a YouTube channel called that.
Really?
I know there's a
Because I
store.
saw it on the side of a
Masturbator
truck.
tackle.
Masturbate and Tackle. Bait and Tackle is like, usually there's like stores for fishermen.
Yeah,
Bait
but it
and
doesn't
tackle.
sound like anything now.
Masturbate and Tackle. Like, it could be a channel name.
It could, but it doesn't sound like masturbator.
No, but it's masturbate.
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 And you spell bait, B-A-I-T, like fish bait.
Masturbate.
Like masturbate. It's just funny to hear somebody
I'm
innocent
trying to
saying
think of something
masturbate.
though that we could add to it. Masturbate.
Well, it would just be like an innocent person saying masturbate, and then you go like somebody saying Hugh Janus, like
Oh,
like instead of saying like hyanus.
You are so lucky you were wrenched. Let me just tell you.
What?
Masturbate. Masturbator. There's gotta be something you can add to it though.
Paul, the haters and the masturbators.
Masturbator hater.
There you go.
There
The
has to be
haters,
something
the
though
haters, the
that can make her go,
masturbators.
oh my god.
Is that a like? My
I feel
it
bad
reminds
that we're all
me of
plotting
my-
on how to get Victoria.
Why?
Just because
She's
it's like
fun. She loves it.
I know she
Don't
does.
feel bad. It'd be one thing if she got like pissed off at us. She loves it.
I know.
As I sit here quietly,
See you next Tuesday. I don't know. That's not a thing. I guess for her.
They've already gotten her with stuff like that one. We do love Victoria. I absolutely love. Oh shit!
ouch.
Julie's heart.
And there are spaces between each one of those letters that are in capital.
That might work.
Ron is gonna unfriend
Masturbator
me.
lover.
Ron is gonna end up unfriending me and blocking me all over the internet now.
Masturbator lover.
There you
But
go.
masturbate is a thing. That is embarrassing.
Oh no, she didn't. Now she asked me directly.
Nothing. I'm good.
Julie, the air conditioner went out in her bedroom and in her car. But the car is no big deal. You could roll the windows down. But she does no air conditioning, at least in her bedroom.
No, I'm good.
What about in the living room?
There isn't one.
There's no air conditioner in your living room. How about in your kitchen?
I'm good, guys. Knock it off.
We love you, Rhonda.
Is there an air conditioner in your son's room?
Boop boo doo doo doo.
Okay, so there's no air conditioning in your house.
Doo
That's
doo
all.
doo doo.
All right, I have no air conditioning in my car, but I have air conditioning in my living room, so I'm happy. And
Yeah,
my
Uli-
basement's cold.
Hooli, I sent you a message during your live. I know you were kind of out of it, but yeah, you're welcome, honey. I did let you know that on your live in your messages.
See, I
She
got
is
you back.
avoiding. She is avoiding.
And I
'cause-
love you, Rhonda.
Because Rhonda won't lie and say that, she has AC in rooms she doesn't have. She's not going to lie and say she has AC in her house if she doesn't. But she will
Okay.
avoid the questions like a motherfucker so she doesn't have to answer them.
This is the Cody show, not the Rhonda show. Let's change the subject. Thank you.
But Cody loves Rhonda and doesn't want Rhonda to be sweating to death.
Oh, I can do that, Kristen.
Does Eric ever come in here?
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
know a
talk
lot of
to
it, generally. But I love you, and your show was awesome, and I appreciate you letting me on your panel. Thank you.
Yeah,
I had fun.
Julie's Lie was fun.
Yes, it was. It was very fun. And I'm sorry I burst out laughing so hard when she said that to Alex, but just the way she worded it caught my funny bone big time. Just
I got
I didn't know you were that
lot of
bald, and I was just, oh my god.
I got a lot of messages the next day, Julie, about how much fun they had, and how much they loved your.
Yeah, you got to do that again.
It was fun. I had a blast.
Yeah, you got to do that again.
That's nice.
I even got messages from people that don't stay at people's lives for long periods of time, telling me that they actually stayed for your whole life because they enjoyed it so much.
Yep.
That's fun.
Oh, it was so fun.
I didn't even know what was going on.
I mean, I ended my live so that we could go to Julie's live. I was like, oh, Julie going live. We're out. I'm ending this.
Ooh, you have a great personality.
She does.
You're very telegenic, which means, you know what I mean by that. You're very good on camera.
Congratulations, Julie. You're not a dumbass. No, I'm kidding.
No, she photographs well, and she's good at talking.
Oh, Julie's awesome. I love my Julie. And like Tim said, it's for a good cause and an awesome person. So, Julie, when we were trying to talk about...
fuck the rest of us, Scarlett?
What? What did she say?
She said, I enjoy Victoria, Larry, and you, Cody, and gave hearts.
Yeah, fuck the rest of them. Ooh.
I love you too, TG. Thank you.
Because Julie doesn't go live, I don't go live, Ma doesn't go live. Yeah.
Tina goes live.
But thanks a lot, Toilet.
Rhonda never goes live. We never see any of those After Dark type of shows. She would never do that on her channel.
I was just live the other day.
I know.
I tried to go
Being
live
sarcastic.
today, and my phone said it wouldn't let me. That it didn't have the right requirements, and I was like, "What does that even mean?"
I think TG did that on purpose because she wants a spanking. Oh, Paul, are you still here?
Oh, yeah. Paul goes live.
Paul goes
Paul
live.
goes live a lot.
Yeah.
I forgot you were here.
Yeah, you're talking so much. Shut up.
And TG's like, "Oh, you too, Paul."
Oh yeah. Oh
Paul,
yeah.
you have to not. Paul, you have to not
You're
talk so
okay.
much in the chat. You know.
You're all right. He's funny as fuck, but
He's all
whatever.
right.
Paul's working and lurking.
Okay. It's the Paul guy. He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He can-
Yeah, and Victoria with the stroking of the cat.
That's her favorite thing.
Drives me insane. I'm telling you, craziest thing. I roll my eyes back so hard on a daily thing on Tuesday nights. It's just like
They're Monday nights now. Good news is on Monday nights.
oh, is it?
Mana.
To answer your question, Paul, no, but I can.
He's doing
Well,
a
that's
premiere.
intriguing.
Told you I don't feel like texting.
Mana.
So you want us to go to your premiere?
Mana. Paul, you trying to steal my people? The
He's
fuck, dude?
stealing. I think he is.
You trying to jack my people?
I think he is.
It's okay.
He's
I have
saying
no
all you people that have no cleaning or laundry or flea marketing, and you're sitting on your ass, come and watch my premiere.
Yeah.
At 2
Fuck
o'clock.
Cody. He's saying, "Fuck Cody, come to my channel." It's okay. I have no problem with people leaving and going to other people's channels. Hell, I send people to other people's channels. I'm like, "Oh, this is happening in 2 minutes." Yeah.
I tried to go live today and it wouldn't let me.
Paul, there are so many of those videos. I don't need to watch it. I do it. Why would I want to watch it? I used to do that to John before I was ever on YouTube. I'd just sit in my room and he'd be in the room watching TV. I'd be like, "Hey," he'd be like, "What?" I'm like, "Mana," and he'd be like,
Oh,
"There is something
Kristen.
wrong with you," and I'm like, duh.
Congratulations.
Aw, Stash.
Which one are you getting, Kristen?
Bite me. I love you, Paul.
I got
Put your link
Moderna.
in, Paul, for your premiere. Drop your link. It's allowed. And that way, if people want to go and check out your premiere, they can go. Yeah, Kristen's a habitual lurker. Never know where she is.
Did you see a cockatoo? I've seen a cockatoo. I had a cockatoo bird. For real.
I know, Paul. I'm just fucking with you. You know what?
Its name was Dylan.
I knew a cockatoo named Peaches. It was a peach cockatoo. So they were very creative with that name.
Mine was peach colored also. Salmon crest. Moluccan.
Yep. She was an obnoxious little shit of a bird, I'll tell
So
you.
was mine.
But
But it could talk and it did funny stuff.
Not fond of birds.
Yeah, you know what? I love the birds outside, but I had birds all my life, and they belong outside. I
like the ones outside. Yeah, they're great.
I believe
But I
it.
don't want them in my
like,
damn house.
after having them in captivity, I really feel I've did a 180 or whatever they said. You know, like when you change your mind about
It's a
owning
180.
birds. I mean, there's some birds that I don't mind being in a cage, like maybe a canary or a finch. But when you have a big bird like a parrot, it should be in an aviary type cage or outside or like in the wild. And having them in like an actual little cage is not fair.
Hooli, I'm with you on that. Hooli said she's seen way too many cocks. Just saying.
She's seen a cock
and
or
I dropped the link.
man.
I dropped the link for Paul's premiere. So if anybody wants to go there, there's no problem with doing that. And Paul, I know you didn't come here to jack my people. Was just fucking with you.
He asked me about getting hinged. Let's see.
Calm your tits, Paul. Calm them down. It's okay.
Well, we were good. Okay, we canceled the wedding last October, and they offered us this October, but we didn't want to do it this October because there was some death in our family, some sickness, so we just wanted to wait out COVID a little bit longer, and I think next year or
You know what? It'll happen when it happens.
yeah.
Don't be so
I have
pushy,
health
Paul,
insurance this year, so I'm waiting out this year. So I hate to think it's like I'm being weird about having health insurance in my name, but because I'm not married, I got a better rate, and I'm just being cheap about it. So I won't probably.
Willow would approve. Willow is very frugal. Willow would approve of that.
No, I mean, but my health insurance privately is saving me probably $700 a month. So
Ouch.
Jesus.
yeah. So
Hooli, you don't know who Stash is? Stash is awesome. He floats
Stash
around.
is really cool people's Hooli.
Yeah, he's good people. And he's been floating around for a while. I don't know if he's ever gotten to your channel, but he's good people. You know what?
Stash,
Now that
don't
I'm
talk
seeing-
to me or come to my channel or buy anything from me. Stash who? I can just hear her.
Yeah. Now that I see what
I
Paul's
can hear it
premiere,
in my head.
now that I see what Paul's premiere is about, I might go there while I'm in my live. Okay.
It's about the gems where he went to the thing.
I know it's stones.
Yep.
I can't.
He was live with it.
I know. I started to watch part of it. I'm like, oh no, Paul's at a gem show. I will cry. Yeah, he bought a bunch of gemstones and stuff,
Oh yeah.
and I will cry because I'll be like, give them to me.
I don't know who I am
Crystal.
either, Liam.
I don't think any of us really know who we are, but hey.
mustache rides.
Stash is not called Stash because of a mustache. Put it that way. You and him have a lot in common, Louie.
It used to be Mr. Stash, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Stash?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Sash 51.
That's it. And I used to call him Mr. Stash. He's like, you can just call me Stash. Like, okay.
So the mustache rides. That was like a 70s porn stash.
I'm
Yeah.
going to live. Be right back. What?
And that is Hoolie's channel. For anybody that hasn't checked it out, go check out Hoolie's channel because Hoolie is awesome. Yeah, look who's taking a break from listening.
Break time.
Welcome back, Badass Hotness. Ninja, baby, I'm starting to get out of breath with all your titles. Listening Beast. There we go. Now I'm done.
Oh. Hello.
Live isn't on for 20 minutes. Who's? What? When? Where?
Who's live? Everybody who starts going live. You're welcome, Hoolie.
Who, Hoolie?
Paul has a premiere.
Oh, it's a
In 20
premiere of
minutes.
what he went live with the other day, though, right?
Yeah, he's going to go through all the stones and stuff that he got. Their haul, basically. It's kind of like an unboxing.
Oh, he's doing an
limited.
actual live, not a premiere of the show he did?
He said it was a premiere.
He said it's
Yeah.
a premiere.
It's listed as a premiere.
I said he went live
what the fuck are
yesterday.
you going live for?
I agree. Everyone needs a little Hoolie in their YouTube day. I absolutely agree with that. Aw, YouTube unsub TG. Well, I'm glad that you were able to resub. So, there's the man himself.
Hi, Julie.
Baby. There we go. Hi, Paul.
This is the first time I've ever been on your live.
I know.
I feel special.
Well, welcome.
Honored.
Hi, Susie.
Hi.
I'm actually getting a little excited.
Oh boy.
Calm down, big boy.
Down, Paul, down.
He is
No,
the
what-
male
what-
on the panel.
What happened yesterday is I started filming. The last time in January, we went to a small gem show, and I mean a tenth of what this size was. And I went live, and people started going in the chat, hey, can you pick this up for me? Hey, can you get that for me? Hey, can you get that for me? So I went live for like 2 minutes, and then I hit this beautiful looking case with these really nice stones. Then I said, let me go live. So I went live for 25 minutes, and then I said, let me, I made a purchase. And then I said, let me just film with the GoPro. So
Yeah.
that's what this is, the rest of the show. That's all.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it. I got a thing about gemstones. I would have been crying the whole time going, give me that. Give me that. I want that. Give me
Oh,
that.
I was trying to pick up something for Rhonda, and
Aw.
that was this. It's in the video. There's this
Fucking
owl.
Rhonda, man. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Ow.
Oh,
There's this
boy.
owl carved out of I don't know what kind of stone.
Aw.
And I says, do you have a smaller one? And she says, yeah, it's over there on the shelf.
It's probably a
And
couple
it was-
hundred.
More than that. It's a lot of hundred.
Oh, wow. I imagine. Yeah.
One this big was 100 and something.
Yeah. They must
So,
have been an expensive stone then.
yeah. Oh, yeah. But they had some beautiful things. Beautiful, beautiful things. So I bought quite a few things. Sandy bought quite a few things. In the video that I posted yesterday, the live, if you look at the title, it says I let the cat out of the bag. And I probably said a little too much towards the end than I should have because people are in the chat. Where? What? What is it? I said, no, I'm going to make a video about that.
Yeah.
But that's it. I did pick you up something, Rhonda.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thanks,
Where's
Yeah.
mine? What about the rest of us, Paul?
I don't know what everybody likes.
Everything. I am very easy. I am very easy to shop for.
You don't
the
know
show-
what we like.
The show was really cool. And then I said in the video, I said that this show is nice because they're not playing any music. I don't have to worry about copyright
Copyright.
strikes.
Mhm.
That's
You know,
But that's it. I just wanted to say hi. And how come you dropped Shadow?
Because I didn't
Rhonda?
feel like writing woman.
She's being lazy today.
Doesn't
don't
it just
wanna
come up
text. I
automatically?
don't want to type.
She doesn't want to type. Didn't-
It doesn't come up automatically?
Yeah,
you can put
Rhonda was
in-
there. I didn't want it to say Rhonda.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can put in. You can put in what you want.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
when Triple P comes in my show, I change everybody's to I'm single P, Julie's I gotta pee, Susanna is I went pee, somebody
You made me
Des,
owl pee.
yeah, Des is I think I peed already, and so have fun with it.
But yeah,
But that-
you know, I did drop your link to your premiere, so that's in
Thank
the
you.
chat.
You didn't have to. It was not what I came in here for. I'm still
No, I
working
know.
on SEO
I
and
know.
stuff like that.
I like to promote other people's channels too. You know,
All right, I appreciate that. That's nice
it's
of you.
Stones. I got a lot of people that like Stones, so have most of my
Yeah, Scarlett, you would love it.
yeah.
Um,
TG show.
I guess I will see everybody that's on here tomorrow at 6.
Look at him.
I'm leaving.
He's like, you will be there. You're
Yes.
leaving. Why are you leaving? That was ominous. I'm leaving.
She must be dealing with her son.
Yeah. I usually
No,
end up in
whenever the topic is brought up, I just want to hide.
Oh,
Because tomorrow, 6, the auction.
the auction, yeah.
yes. Yep. We're gonna buy Rhonda a walker, I think, right? Or
Yep.
one of those grandma carts that you go to the supermarket with. Is that what they're raising the money for, Rhonda?
Must be.
Must be. I think so.
Those carts are handy.
They are. They're better than just going to supermarkets.
Do laundry with them.
Poor
That's
Rhonda.
true too. That's true. Well, all
Well,
right.
I hope you
have
have
a
fun at
great
your
day.
premiere.
Have a great day, and I'll see everybody tomorrow at 6.
Yeah.
Rhonda, you going to
Definitely.
be there, or are you on someone else's live at 6?
Really, Paul? Of course I'll be there.
Did Mama G tell you what she said when she saw my little thing that I
Let's
posted?
not go there.
Why? Is she still mad about it?
No.
Ooh.
She
Tell
said
me,
she
tell me.
wasn't.
I was mad at you.
Tell me. What was it?
Wait a minute.
Baba
There
G's
it
not here, so let's not talk about Baba G.
She can watch it later.
No.
What did you do, Paul?
What did you do?
is. The standard Paul stuff that I always do.
Oh God, that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Paul's trying to make everybody.
I thought it was funny. I mean, I
It's
thought it
not,
was funny.
especially. I can't even. No, we're live. I'm not saying anything.
Okay, understood. I thought it was something that was actually funny, and it was like, but no, if it was actually not funny, then no, we don't need to repeat it.
It is funny. Can you share the screen?
Oh God.
No, don't.
Yeah, share it. Share it.
Don't.
Be
Cody,
brave.
seriously,
Be brave.
I don't
No.
have it. I don't have anything to share.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm
Don't do it,
serious.
Cody. It's not funny, Paul. No,
What do you mean it's not funny? I thought it was pretty cool.
it's not. I love you, Paul, but it's not funny.
Yeah, I don't have anything coming up. Actually,
You're a liar. You're such a liar.
I never lie, Paul.
Protecting
Seriously.
her. Want me to just say it out loud, Rhonda?
No, stop, Paul. You got a premiere to go get ready for.
Well, I'm all dressed.
Stepping over the line.
I got my
Stepping over the
collared
line.
shirt on.
Yeah,
I'm all
you
dressed
have to
and
put on
ready
a
to go
smile.
for it. She said, though, she says, what am I, chicken liver? And I says,
Exactly.
I don't even know who you are or whatever. And she says, it's Mama G. And I said, well, I didn't know your first name. Anyway,
I love you, Paul, but stop.
it was all meant in jest.
I know, but other people don't take it that way. So.
Well, if they F them if they can't take a joke.
No, that's not true.
All
I'm
right.
trying to get hatred all over my channel now. See that? You know
No,
why? So
no.
that way everybody will go to his premiere.
Actually, that's one of the pictures in the premiere is that. Come
Uh-oh.
to 6 o'clock tomorrow. Come to the auction. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, ladies, and whoever else is in here.
Have fun at your premiere, Paul.
Thanks.
She
Thank you,
does,
Paul.
Kristen. Hey, Tina?
I already took care of it.
Okay.
Nope, Kristen, I do not.
She does.
Yeah, she's telling you to check it, Rhonda.
Nope.
No, baby, and Stash. Tim's in there too. Although there was that thing on the Magic game where, the dress thing, so Cody doesn't forget shit like that.
Do, 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 do.
No.
You can phenomenon your way over to your PayPal and check it.
Damn you, Kristen.
That's funny, Tina. I say that too whenever you tell me to check my PayPal. Damn it, Tina. I run this PayPal. Let's all share it. Oh, Tim, no, you didn't. I'll take your wrench away, Tim.
Oh.
We all love you, Rhonda. And if people were doing this for me for something, you'd be doing the same thing we're doing. Or if we had to raise money for any of our friends, you'd be doing the same thing. So shush your face. Just say thank you and that you love us. All right. Never challenge me, Tim. I'm not going to take Rhonda's wrench. She's not even typing in the chat. Wouldn't make any difference. Because I've had my wrench taken away while I was on panel, and it made no difference to anything on the panel, and I wasn't typing in the chat because I was on the panel. So I'm like, well, so how'd that work out for you?
Yeah, right?
Dumbass. Well, now you don't look like one of the cool kids anymore, Tim. There you go. Put it towards whatever you need it for. Amy fell out. She was like, nope, I'm done with this craziness. I'm going back to work. Oh! I didn't know it. Oh!
You asked for it.
And that was two people. I didn't do it.
Ah. Oh, that's funny as hell.
I love you, Tim.
Hey, Mom.
Ah.
Glad I got to
Rhonda
take my
is
crush
dead.
on someone. Me?
Yes, Dash. Sorry. Is that how that works?
Ah, that's great.
Why? Well, not right now.
Oh,
He
shit.
goes, hey, Mama G, I'm so glad you're here.
Hi, Mama G.
I stopped it from escalating. I love you, honey.
She did. I didn't realize that it was a serious thing.
Huh?
I thought it was a funny thing. This is fucking chaos. What does it look like?
What's going on?
All my lives are chaos. I have no control over it. Yeah.
Cody listened to me because she loves me. So all's good, Mama G.
Yeah. When Rhonda gets that tone in her voice and is like, no, I'm like, oh, it's a serious thing then. No.
Yeah.
Although we're not listening to her about not doing to help with her AC, which she needs.
Shut up.
No. You don't see Mama G? TG, don't start. You don't want to. You don't want to play that game. that is not a game that you want to throw dice into. Trust me.
Tim says hi, Mama G.
Tim would say hi to you in the chat, but two people have timed him out, so. Oh yeah, because it's just a coincidence that Mama G showed up for the first time ever in my life. What's going on in here? Yeah, we know you don't know nothing.
Yeah. We all know Huli texted you. I was gonna, but I.
And I will admit to
Someone else
Rhonda said, Mama G's not here. Let's not talk about her. I said, she can watch the replay. But I didn't realize it was a serious thing at the time. So, yeah. It's okay, Amy. Amy. Thank you. So, yeah. My bad. That's okay. She's in the car. She can't tag, so that means she can't actually hit anybody either. That's a good thing.
Holy shit, Kristen.
Ooh, hello.
Oh.
Whoa.
That was
Timmy had the nerve.
because of this. That's what that was.
Onyx, get
Yeah,
down there and
Onyx
quit
is-
making the dog growl.
Onyx is instigating. Look at her like, how can I make her do it again? She's
Yeah.
my life. Who is this Amy person? I don't know. But she's got a lot of aliases. We all love you, Rhonda. But Kristen says she loves you and gives you hearts and huggy faces. And
Love you, Mama G. Love you, Kristen.
what? No love for Cody on Cody's channel? Fucking
Love you,
bitch.
Cody.
Mama G.
But
He'll be back in what? 3 minutes? 2 minutes?
yeah, how does it work if two people time you out at the same time?
No,
Do you
it's
get
still
10 minutes?
only 300 seconds. He'll be
Okay.
back at
Okay.
1:58. 1:57.
Okay.
You only 1 minute left, Tim.
So, see, this is what happened when you're a smartass to Cody, Tim.
Oh.
Oh,
see.
thank you, Kristen. I love you too. You should have learned from the past on my channel, Tim. You should know. Like I care. Do you care now?
No.
No.
Mama G, Paul tried to share the thumbnail he created and then tried to talk about you, and I shut him down.
Yeah, and honestly, nothing showed up when he said share screen. I've never had to share someone else's. Well, no, I did it with Willow the other night. I was able
Yeah,
to
it
share
shows
it,
up
but
as another person
Yeah,
trying to get in
it
your
didn't-
StreamYard.
it didn't show up, so I wasn't lying. There was nothing there. So,
I love
but-
most everybody. You mean I love most everybody?
Yeah, I think that's what that was supposed to be. I'll go back and watch later.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's back.
Oh boy.
There you are. Welcome back, Tim.
I wait.
Was that your first time out? How
No,
was it?
no,
Did you
he
enjoy
got he got
He's
timed
been
out on
timed out
somebody
before.
else's. He's gotten timed out before, not on this channel, but this is the first time on my channel that he's gotten
You were
timed out.
begging for it, Tim. I mean, by asking for your wrench to be taken away, that's begging for it.
Okay, Mama G. I love you, girl. I wouldn't do anything malicious towards you intentionally. So, yep, Tim's back. I gave him
What
his
one
wrench
person
back.
finds funny isn't always funny to other people, so.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I agree.
unintentionally hurts people, and I'm not willing
Tim.
to support that.
Tim, do not tempt the fates, man. Philly Flipper did the same thing, and look what happened to him. Okay.
And has he been back since?
Yeah, it took him. It took like not
Oh
the next
yeah, I
live.
remember he came back with that one time we were all very
Yeah.
not happy and came in with his bullshit. And I remember Wes saying, "Right now is not the time for that bullshit."
Oh, it's Stash. It was funny because Rhonda hit it before you did, according to my screen.
Yeah.
Me too. And I was like, oh, Rhonda. And then all of a sudden they came at this Stash time, and I was like, oh, that's two.
That was a double whammy.
He's not sorry. Don't be fibbing. You know you're not sorry. That was funny as fuck. Okay. No, he's not mean intentionally. Paul's a nice guy. He's not.
No,
Wait.
Paul's an amazing dude. And
I
I
was
know he
talking-
wasn't
I was
meant to
talking
be.
about. I was talking
That's why
about
I
Philly
said
Flipper
one
Paul.
man's funny is another man's not
Yeah.
so funny. So sometimes you just got to be careful.
And
I
I was,
love
I was,
Paul.
talking,
Yeah.
I was talking about Philly Flipper Paul.
And I always
And-
got his back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave the panel because I want to go make some food.
Okay.
Oh, you got timed out on Robin's once? You're welcome.
No, you got timed out on Fluffy's too. Remember? Because he found out you could time out through StreamYard with people that have wrenches. The person in charge of the StreamYard can time you out.
Yeah.
Even if you have a wrench. And
I forgot who got me. Oh,
and he
Miranda.
was like, and of course, Fluffy was like, "Oh, let's check out and see if it works." And boom, Tim was gone. I was like, "Oh shit!" Yeah, I remember that because I was the one that told him, "Hey, by the way, you can time people out if you go through StreamYard." And he was like, "Oh, really?" And sorry, Tim. But yeah, when I was talking about timing out Paul, I meant Paul Philly Flipper, and he earns all of those. So. Because he instigates the crap out of me, and he does it on purpose. So when he came in here, I was like, Paul, I owe you. And the first thing he says was Minions, and I'm like, you're gone.
No, Stash, it only does it once. You have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
it only
good.
does it once. But it was funny.
And I gave Philly Flipper his wrench back. I did not mean to hit the hidden thing, though. Like, because the first time I timed him out, he came back, and the first thing he says again was Minions. And I was like, nope, you're gone again. And I went to hit the timeout thing, and I accidentally hit hidden, and I freaked out because I did not mean to do that. And Rhonda rescued me and unhid him. And then I was like, oh, thank you for unhiding him, Rhonda. And then I timed him out. And he didn't come back that day. I was like, oh, shit. So.
Oh, no, I had to put on a bra. That shit sucks.
I'm so sorry, Kristen. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was devastating. Fluffy tried timing me out several times, but I was already in the panel and I wasn't typing in the chat, so it didn't make any difference. However, when he came on Tina's channel,
He was fair game.
he was fair game, and I timed him out a few times. I think Tim timed him out, Tina timed him out. Everybody that was on there timed out Fluffy. It was funny. Julie, she was not. Oh my God, Julie's instigating. She was not talking bad about her. Julie, stop it. Jeez.
Larry, behave.
I'm gonna get all kinds of hatred coming at my channel. Larry, you are not exempt, my friend. I don't care how many cookies you bought me. And hello, Larry. There would be no banana poop talk on my channel.
Hi, Christy.
Christy, hi, honey. Larry, no, don't do it. Y'all a bunch of maniacs is what you are. Maniacs. All right, Larry, you know what? You instigated. You were warned. You were warned.
Strike 3, buddy.
Wendy! Wendy, don't make me do it. Because that's one for you. It's like a timeout war. Yeah, banana poops. Hate them. Well, I don't hate them because that's too much energy, but I do not like them at all. They... We'll see you in 5 minutes, Larry. I'm never going to be able to go back on Larry's show. I'm never going to be able to go back on Larry's channel. He's going to be like, "Oh, really? Payback's a bitch," and he's going to time me out.
Losing interweb connection. Oh, no.
Yeah, with a winky face and hearts. Uh-huh. Sure. Y'all are crazy. Bunch of nutballs. This is why when I come into rooms, I'm like, hey, crazy people. Because, yeah, all a bunch of nutballs. And I'm included in that. I'm a nutball, too. I admit it. Oh, I love this grabber thing. Holy Ghost, she'll love it. Paul's quick. My dog has gone out twice in less than 12 hours. I don't know what's happening. My reality is all fucked up. You know, my
Stash. Oh, you
my-
are so bad.
my chat is going to be full of timed out people. It's such a shame. It's such a shame. I love you, Stash. See you in 5 minutes.
Is this where everybody's going to be put in corners?
Everybody,
Corners are
I
going to
need
be
more.
full.
I need more corners.
I know.
I need like an octagon room. You know. Everybody in here is gonna get timed out. What the fuck? Y'all are instigating. You know what will happen. Stop it.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to be present here and watch Paul's premiere. Not watch it, but let him know I'm there.
You're only missing Brad and Wes. I'm telling you.
Yes, Kristen is being good. Thank you, Kristen. Mama G, I only mod the crazies. I'm not one of them.
Cody, I was able to get a Super 7 from Devin yesterday.
Awesome. They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
You're gonna love that stone.
It's a raw
TG.
one, too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
TG, you are not, because you mentioned the little banana poops too. Stash got booted without warning, without a that's one, that's two, that's three thing because of the extremes that he went to be so descriptive. Oh, boy. The last time someone made a suggestion about Cody really wants, I ended up with a fucking dildo in a box full of jewelry, okay? So, no, we are not making suggestions for anything. Mm-mm. No. No.
Wow, this place is expensive. $40 for a small scrap bite cabochon.
Shit.
That's
a lot.
insane.
Tim.
And that time it,
Hey,
and
casual.
that time it was me. Hey, casual.
Bloop.
Oh,
I'm gonna have like a empty chat. There's gonna be like 2 people left.
Right?
Stop making me time people out and being mean. I feel mean when I do that, but you know what? You instigate me, and that's what you get. Mm-mm. Go ahead, Wendy. Talk about freaking banana poop gnomes again. See what happens. You are not exempt either. There's no one safe.
Mana mana.
Boop boop boop
Mana mana.
boop boop boop
Mana mana.
boop 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 boop. That sounded like it hurt.
right?
Nope. Love you, bear.
I love you too, Tim. We'll see you in a few minutes back in the chat.
That's fine. Silly little frog.
Oh, Tim. Yes, TG is still there.
I still feel an ornery, yes.
Tim is in a mood.
Hey, I'll take this mood.
Yes, me too. Wendy, I love you so much. I do. You have no idea how much this hurts me.
Ouch.
And hiya, Miss Rhonda.
Hi.
Like shaking bacon.
You?
Yeah. Pretty much.
We'll see you in 5 minutes, Wendy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. You're not one of these.
Why do the people who love me keep causing me so much pain? It hurts me to time people out.
Yeah, right.
Well, it hurts me to time most people out.
Yeah, right.
It does. I don't like to time people out. But you know, because they're annoying little talking banana poops. That's why. Pretty soon it's going to be a thing. How many people can Cody time out? Let's go to Cody's channel, see if we can get timed out. It's going to be a thing.
Oh, for me, you wouldn't time me out. You kick me off the fucking panel.
I would. And I love Tina so much. Yeah, I would.
All right, Kristen. Love you, honey.
Love you,
Thank
Kristen.
you again. You're incredibly way too kind, sweetheart.
Yeah, banana.
Banana. Now, see, I love banana, and the whole banana. I have no problem with that. It's the minion. I can't even say the word without gagging. It's the little banana poops. Talking little banana poops. And Rogue is being heard from. I gotta mute for a minute because I gotta open the tobacco bag. It makes noise.
Oh, man. See, I never ever did consider them banana poops. I mean, they did run around screaming banana a lot, but I didn't think that. But I always just compared them to Twinkies.
I love the banana short. Cutest.
I don't know that I ever saw the banana short. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, banana short story.
TG,
So cute.
TG, you are on the cusp. Oh look,
Scarlett hasn't done anything wrong.
Oh yes, she is.
She's laughing.
Yeah, and thank you. We know where that's coming from.
Oh. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, everybody that you timed out is gray.
Mom.
I know. Because I took their wrenches away before. I'm not giving wrenches back until I know people are going to behave. And TG hasn't been timed out yet, but it could happen. So, because, I gave Tim his wrench back, and look what happened. I had to take it away again, and, no.
Oh, I
Good
just
little
thought
girl.
you used your time amount in StreamYard.
No, I didn't. I didn't use that power. I already have the YouTube chat pulled up, so I would have had to click back over. I would have had to click back over to the StreamYard one, and
Let me mute.
I would have had to click over to the StreamYard one and go through. It's too much effort. So I just took everybody's wrench away. I do not reward bad behavior. Tim timed me out. Stash is feeling guilty for timing Tim out, and he wants Tim to time him out back. Tim can't because Tim is gray again.
Yeah. It won't work.
You can only time someone out if you're blue or you're me. Someone's going to come in and go, hey, I thought you made everybody blue. Oh, Larry's back. And I'll be like, yeah, I did until they all fucked up and I took all their wrenches away. Cody is mean. I am. I'm very mean. I mean, y'all know how I feel about coffee, and I will say it again. I would rather drink an entire pot of black coffee than deal with minions on any level. So, yeah. So they're all instigating and they know it. they're doing it on purpose because apparently it's fun to annoy Cody.
Doesn't. I would not drink no pot of black fucking coffee. Give me my cream and sugar. Blech.
I don't like it with cream and sugar. I don't like it at all. John even got me one of those mocha caramel things, and it's supposed to taste like chocolate and caramel. All I could taste was coffee. That's it. It was no. I called him back into the room. I said, "Get this nasty swell away from me. It's disgusting." He's like, "Cool, another one for me." I'm like, "Yeah, you go with your bad self." I hate black coffee too. I hate all coffee. I do like my mom's mocha cake. I like that, and that's got a little coffee in it. And I like coffee ice cream, but I put chocolates on the coffee ice cream, so. But that's it.
Yeah. But no, I do not like black coffee. I've got to have my cream and sugar.
I just blanked out. What is a stone that's raw and big? What do they call it? You know, like a simple piece like this.
That would be laterite.
Like that's Pedialyte, but whoa, what do they call it
Don't
though?
drop it.
It's not a
Hold on,
chunk. They
I
have
don't
a
know.
name for them when they're like this.
I
Not
mean, it's
raw.
rough. It's rough stone.
What?
It's a rough stone, but I don't know, like size-wise, what they would call it.
They have a name for them when they're like that. I can't think of what it is. Mama G, do you remember?
Ammonium.
Not a chunk.
No, it's not a geode, and
No,
it's not a
definitely not a
crystal.
geode.
I'm just
Not in the raw. There's a name for it. Freeform.
Mom,
Oh yeah, that's the style of how they cut it. Is freeform. Yeah. Larry.
I think Larry's bored and he wants to see how many times he can play a timeout today.
I think so too. Larry wants to play in the corner all day.
Maybe it's like a musical chairs thing for him.
I don't know, but
You know, all around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel.
we already chased the weasel. The weasel done been chased and caught. Oh, I hate rolling cigarettes. I know, and all of the people that don't smoke are going to be like, well, then stop smoking. You won't have to roll them. Yeah, shut up.
Hey, former smoker. I understand.
I know. Of course you understand. You're the one that helps me get tobacco.
Right?
Yeah, we know you'll be good at it. We know. Stash. Larry with the devil faces. Look at that. Larry's being wicked today.
He's being
I won't say evil because I don't think Larry is capable of being evil, but he is being wicked.
He's ornery.
He's ornery.
Ornery old cuss.
Yeah, TJ, you're so silly. I know, I'm sorry about the squeaking. It's my table.
No big deal. Yeah, of course I don't like chocolate milk, so that's just nasty,
I
Susan.
love a chocolate milk. But we don't want to remind me about chocolate milk either.
Are your quick things still sitting in your room?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're not going in the fridge until somebody doesn't have access to them. Because he says he won't drink them, but I've heard that before.
Yeah, I know.
So don't trust it. No. I can't believe Willow picked on me for tap my cigarettes.
Yeah, I've always heard, if you can't be good at it.
right?
That's right.
Willow picked on me last night, but then she didn't find it funny when I said she was not human.
I remember that.
It might take me a while, but I remember things, and I will get you back. No, Larry, you're not a dinosaur. You're a prehistoric bunny. Unless you're an herbivore, because they were very passive. I can't see Larry as being an aggressive T-Rex. He's so sweet, and not like all grr like me. Yes, I gave you your wrench back, TG. Hi, Willow. Hi, Willow. That was really good timing. You bitch.
Tap, 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 tap.
Love you, Willow. You alien.
Sweetheart.
Notice it's all the guys that weren't behaving that are still don't have their wrenches back. Mm-hmm.
Now, what was the deal with LL Stash? With Larry?
Larry's being ornery. He's feeling his oats today, I guess.
Yeah, they're all instigating me because of those yellow banana poops.
Oh.
So they were all instigating me. So I think it's a record for people being timed out that are not trolls, that are people that you like and you don't mind being in your chat. It's a new record for people being timed out. I was saying, it's going to be a thing. People are like, "Oh, Cody's live. Let's go see if we can get timed out."
Yeah, it's interesting. Everything with that has a penis is like gray in the chat.
Well, TG and Wendy were gray, but they both said that they would behave, so I gave them back. Now, if they don't, they be gone. Because I've timed out Tim. Well, I'm not the only one who timed out Tim, but I timed out Tim, Wendy, Stash.
Mm-hmm. And all in the few minutes I was in the shower.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy B.
I love you guys. We'll see you in 5 minutes. And moving along.
Hilarious.
If y'all want to irritate me about the little banana poops, do it in Victoria's channel when you send her money, because that way at least somebody's making something off that shit.
What's he doing? Like bellowing that clear across the house? You got him locked in the closet or something?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in the living room. I'm in the bedroom. Doors partially closed.
Oh.
No one is safe, Willow. Nobody.
Apparently.
Yep. Hey, I don't discriminate. Kid John used to say, I don't discriminate and I'm not racist. I hate everyone.
Equally.
Yep. Yes, Stash. And I'm not going to repeat what you said. I'll tell Willow in private what you said later. If you repeat it, you're out of here again for 5 minutes. So, Chrissy.
Hey, Christy.
Yeah, the screechy. Well, that's how they talk. Why do you think they're so annoying? They're just, you just want to,
She says she's going to edit it and turn down the sound on the screeching.
Yeah, she did.
For everybody.
She did. She said she's going to modify the sound because a few people have complained. I don't want her to stop the minions. I mean, I don't like them, and when it's one super chat right after another, it's very grating, but I don't want her to change that. That's her thing. So,
Wendy.
Yeah, we seen Ultimate Smurfy last night. Jackie.
Yeah. Poor Jackie. Oh my God. I feel so bad for her. Oh,
She opened a bottle of tie-dye and it exploded. Her whole mouth was blue.
she was trying to, I guess she was trying to open the bottle with her mouth and it exploded. Her whole teeth, her mouth, it got in her mouth, on her nose. It was all
I
blue.
missed that.
It was all blue. Oh, Tina. Hold on. Mm,
If it ain't gonna work, let me know. I still got it on mine.
I do too.
Yeah, but it didn't want to cooperate last night.
No, I'm not going to share it on here because she's not here.
No.
But I will forward it to Tina. I feel so bad for her. She was having so much fun too, doing her little zoomies on her hoverboard, and Jackie being like, Sarah being like, "Holy shit, bitch escaped again! I can't keep track of her."
Gotta put her on a leash. I know, right?
Yeah, it was funny. Wendy,
Put
by
a
the way,
belt
listen,
on her.
Wendy, by the way, you only have a few seconds left. A couple of minutes left. You'll be fine. You'll be back. Instigator. Yeah, for a lot of people, 5:30 in the morning is a bit early for Minions, but it's Victoria's thing and it fits with her because she loves Minions. So I don't want her
Oh,
to
the
stop
poor
it.
girl.
Yeah.
Imagine what that tastes like.
Ew.
Ew.
I don't want to know.
Me either, but that's just horrible.
Yeah.
Cody said it looked like she blew off a Smurf.
Oh shit.
No, I said it looked like she sucked off a Smurf.
Fucked off a Smurf. Oh, whatever.
Got to get the terminology correct.
Yeah, mush grain.
No, she was on a hoverboard that they had like a seat kit for. So basically, they turned it into like a little go-kart. And she was zooming all over the neighborhood. Sarah said she was zooming through the neighborhood going, wee, 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 at freaking midnight.
Right? And
I'm
she's
sure,
like,
I'm sure their neighbors loved them,
and I'm sure, because she was like, she's going to be wheeling off down the road. And she said, I'm going to have to go rescue her because the damn thing died.
Right? Oh,
Well,
craziness.
she made it back, but then she got smurfed.
Yeah.
Like
Karma.
5 months later.
Karma. Because she didn't actually.
Later, Susie. Or
Bye,
later,
Susie.
somebody else leaving.
Bye, Susie. Yeah, we heard her too. We could hear her very faintly.
Yes.
Oh my God. But Jackie did not make me cry. Just to clarify, in case anybody watches the live from
You were
last
having
night.
an emotional thing.
Hold on a sec. My cat is trying to dig to China.
My cat's just sitting here staring at me.
I cannot concentrate when she does that. It wasn't what Jackie said. It was that I started talking about John, and there are times like right now I can say his name, I can talk about him, I'm fine. But it was an emotional thing last night, and it just talking about him just hit me, and it does that sometimes. I can be perfectly fine. I can talk about him all day, and the next day I'll just say his name, and I'll be, tears. So it wasn't Jackie. Jackie did not make me cry. I'm just fucking around with her saying karma, because then a little while later she blew tie-dye up in her face, which I was concerned for her. I said, I hope you're okay. It's like, but that's funny as fuck. Sorry, but it is. But I was concerned. It's non-toxic, of course. She'd been fine. But the thing Sarah was saying, that Jackie was saying, like, oh my God, am I going to die? It was just, I love those girls. I really do. And I hope that the blue did not stain her teeth or her face. I agree, Stash. She was zooming all over the place on that thing.
Yeah, she had a case of the zoomies.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she did. But I think she always does.
Phew.
Yeah, they wear me out just watching them.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Be young and have that kind of energy again. Fuck.
Right. And both legs. That would be nice. What Sarah said is I have to put a damn bell on her. Because Jackie keeps escaping. and doing crazy shit.
Could
It's
you see
funny,
the next time they come on, she's got a big cowbell hanging over her neck.
right?
Ooh.
I love them. My crazy girls. Rhonda, you okay over there?
She must be
Yeah, sorry,
multitasking.
trying to do too many things at once.
That's okay. I was just checking on you. You do you, girl.
I'm watching polls. I'm dying over here. Yeah, you're right. You don't want to be here watching this.
I told you. So see, I
Yeah.
had good timing
Holy
that
shit.
I had a good timing that I rescheduled my live for later because otherwise I'd be in there watching that and going, just from the thumbnail, I knew I would cry.
Don't want to know. Don't want to know.
Well, if you don't want to know, I won't tell you that Paul Antonelli's having a premiere right now about all the stones he picked up at the gem show he was at.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
But since you don't want to know, I won't tell you that.
No, I don't want to know.
Welcome back, Wendy.
Welcome back, Wendy.
How was the corner?
I
You
love
must have been
rocks.
you must have been bored, Wendy. There was no sex swings in the corners here.
Hi, Susanna.
Hey,
Hey,
Susanna.
Susanna.
Oh, Susanna.
Oh, you got a sexy hello from Rhonda.
Susanna.
Woohoo! Is it getting hot in here? Or is it just me? Yeah. So for the people that didn't know, Susanna messaged me last night during Jimmy and Jeff and Dan's score, and she's like, "You need to go live." And she's like, "Hey, Maria, you need to go live." And I'm like, I'm watching score because she was in score, so she knew where I was. And who the hell is Maria? She goes, "You're Maria." I'm like, "Okay then." And I was like, "Why do I need to go live?" And she goes, "We're bored. Me and Julie are bored." And I'm like, "Well, have Huli go live. She went live. You know, she knows how to do it." I won't repeat what she said. It wasn't bad, but it's not something that I can only say that if Huli's here. But so I was like, after the show, I popped open a late live, and they were nowhere to be found. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" So I figured Huli fell asleep, but Susanna did come in for a little while because she'd been doing dishes and she didn't see the message that I sent with the link.
She was cleaning her kitchen.
Yep, she was cleaning her kitchen. So that was just so funny. "You got to go live," and I go live, and she didn't nowhere to be found. I'm like, "Wait, what is happening?" But other people showed up, and we had fun, and we chatted, and had a good time. I haven't done a late live in a long time, so mine aren't as interesting as Rhonda's. But
After Dark with Rhonda and
After Dark. And Susanna, yes, that is what she said. See, Susanna can say it, I can't. She said she's too stoned to go live. I was like, well, shit, she was stoned as hell the other night. She went live, but apparently she was more stoned than I don't
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
know.
she got called back because she forgot to go unlive.
Yeah, that was
funny.
That was
That
funny.
was hilarious. Like we're all just
And I
there,
mean-
like,
Well, I mean, if you're not used to it and it wasn't the first time, you're just like, okay, and close the tab, and nope, there's an extra step you got to take when you close out StreamYard. And Susanna, the link is pinned up there, so you ask and come in on the panel,
uh-huh.
And where's Tina? Because there's nothing here that you can claim you got it with bingo, so never letting her live that down. I got it. You can't tell me that you got all this crap at bingo. What the fuck?
I just love that. Oh. I do.
Oh, hearts. Yay, thank you, Casual.
Awesome, Casual.
Oh, that sucks, Christy. I love it when Casual puts all the rainbow hearts in the chat. It makes my heart happy to see pretty hearts. Even the orange and yellow and red ones. See, my icon thing on my chat I try and use that in the YouTube chat, the little smiley that you click and you get all the icons, and it freezes up my YouTube. So I can't use them. I have to just manually do them, and there are only a few that I actually know the correct, wording for.
There's probably a legend.
Chrissy, be very careful. Be very careful. Do you have plates for it? I mean, is it something that's gonna? Because I know here they look for vehicles without plates on them. So.
I think everywhere they look for vehicles without plates.
Yeah, but they'll check like paper tags here too.
True Stash. Dauber. He's always telling his GoPro to stop recording or start recording, and he can't keep track of whether it is or isn't. And he wears it on his hat, so he's always having to take his hat off and look at it. So we get, a stomach from the vertigo.
Hi, Susanna.
Hello. Hello.
And how are you today?
I am just ducky. I am so good right now.
Awesome.
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
And how is Tina?
She's good. She's cutting the grass outside.
Put her to work already, did you?
Oh my God.
Inside, would it?
She's been so damn lazy all day. I've been out and about. Oh, seriously. Hi, Rhonda.
And you know what she's going to say? She goes, I'm not fucking lazy. I've been working all goddamn week, making money to get you stuff so I can pay for all the stuff you get at Bingo.
Hey, I haven't gotten anything at Bingo in a long time.
And fuck your damn cheese.
Hey, I'm still pissed off about my
cheese. I'm muted. I didn't realize I was muted. Now here I am talking. Yeah, she's bitching about having to work all week so Susanna can buy all that shit from all them YouTubians.
Seriously. Seriously. Oh my God.
I would be mad about the cheese too. I would. But
well, shit, it's a block of the Cracker Barrel cheese from the store. That shit's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody fucks with me about my cheese.
No, like, why would you even use my Cracker Barrel? Seriously, go use that other cheap shit.
Fuck you, macaroni and cheese.
Oh, man.
That was awesome. Tina won the internet that day.
Oh, my God.
Hi, Toilet Girl. Scarlett, how are you? And Christy S. Wendy's here. Stash.
Christy, please don't get arrested for driving an unlicensed, unregistered vehicle.
What?
Yeah.
Well, she said they got a new vehicle and they're not taking the. I don't want to mess it up. I'm going to scroll back up. She's not able to pay for the insurance. Bought another Sienna and the stupid insurance company hasn't set it up yet. They couldn't pay today, which means it's not registered or insured. And she wants to. She's like, screw it. I would have drive it anyway. But
don't they have a grace
rollover day?
Don't you have a grace period to drive it before you get it insured like a week or so? Or no?
In South Carolina, you don't. I found that out the hard way.
Okay. No. I think in Massachusetts, you're still
they
under
give you
your
temporary when you drive it off, but if you don't get it within 10 days, screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, here the temporary lasts from where you buy it to your house, and that's it.
No, here you get a grace period. You get that 10 days, just like Rhonda said.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, for here, you have 30 days on the temp tag. But before you before you roll it out of the car lot, you have to have it insured. There's no grace period.
I thought because your from your old insurance, you still are covered because basically you've paid for the month.
Well, if you have personal insurance that you can drive any vehicle, that might apply. But nobody's supposed to drive in unregistered vehicles. But you see, in South Carolina, you have 30 days to register it, but you have to make sure that you have your bill of sale with you, and you have to have some kind of insurance.
Oh, yeah, she got a temp tag.
Oh, Chrissy. Here I am panicking. I asked her if there was a tag on it, and she said no. Chrissy, woman, don't.
No, it's coming in the mail.
I have a heart problem. Stop it. I mean, because what they're going to do is they're going to arrest you. They will, well, in South Carolina, they arrest you for unregistered, uninsured motor vehicle, and they will tow your vehicle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Flat load of good
Been there,
tax you do when it comes in the mail when, yeah, it's impounded.
Yeah, I've been there, done that, and it cost me $150 to get my car out, and I had like a $300 fine. I did get arrested, but I never hit a jail cell. That was a whole interesting story too, because I got arrested for that, and I got to the Anderson County Detention Center, and it was still early enough that there was a judge on premises, so I should have just been able to go up for the judge. So if you have a temp tag, you should but get the insurance done as soon as you can. I really am not. I'm not advising you to drive it, but it's your decision.
Cody, I thought you looked familiar. I think I was your cellmate.
I never had. I was in the booking area the whole time, but I'm sitting there and waiting because the female officer is like, "Stay here." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Where am I going to go? I'm surrounded by police officers." I probably could have walked out and none of them were paying attention, but I'm not like that. So she went to see the judge, and the judge was like, "Screw her, let her sit there." Da, da, da. And then she came back and goes, "Judge don't like you. What did you do?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And then she looked at my last name. And she goes, "Was your husband in here last night?" And I'm like, "I hope not, because as far as I knew, I left him in Massachusetts." She goes, "Well, there was a something Fontaine in here, and he was drunk as hell." I'm like, "Well, it kind of sounds like him." And he spit on a cop, and he caused all kinds of ruckus. He slapped a female police officer. I was like, "I'm not related to any Fontaines in this state." I was like, "I just moved from Massachusetts like a month and a half ago." And she goes, "Hold on." And she went back to talk to the judge, and I don't know if he ran the name to see who was related or what, but it took about 30 minutes, and he saw me just before he was going to be leaving, and they released me on personal recognizance. And I was just, but he was one of those people that talked like Boomhauer. I could not understand anything the judge said. He just turned around and handed me the paper that, I signed myself out, and I signed it, and I was gone. See you later, bye. But yeah, because talking to a judge that's going, no, I won't do this again, and I was not aware of that what I did violated anything, and I'm sorry, and I'm not related to anybody in this state. And he was like, "Mine." I'm like, "Okay," and I signed it, and I left. I'm like, So yeah, but I didn't have the money really, and what was fucked up is I was on my way to work, and I worked for Walmart Loss Prevention. And I had handcuffs in my pocket. I asked the cop that was going to arrest me. I said, "Do you want to use your handcuffs or mine?" He was like, "Why do you have handcuffs?" I'm like, and I told him that I was on my way to work. And he goes, "And you guys get handcuffs?" I'm like, "Apparently LPs aren't doing their job in this town." I was like, "Yes." And I was like, "They're in my back pocket." I was like, "Do you want to get them or do you want me to get them?" And there was no female officer there. So he was like, "Okay," very slowly with 2 fingers, which apparently he doesn't know very much, because with 2 fingers, I could fling them cuffs pretty fucking hard. He's like, with 2 fingers, reach in your back pocket, pull them out. So I did. And so he's like, "Okay," because I'm a large person. Putting the cuffs behind me is very bad. So I told him, I was like, "Look, I'm not going to harm you or anything." And he's like, "Okay." I said, "But before you put the cuffs on me, would you like my keys too?" He goes, "Why would I want your keys? Like for the car and everything?" I said, "Because my handcuff keys are on my keychain." You would have thought I'm carrying handcuffs. Obviously, I have a handcuff key. You would probably want to take that if you're going to put me in handcuffs. I'm like, wow, I'm getting arrested in Mayberry. I'm like, awesome.
Right. But Christy, to answer your question, if you have your temporary plate, the insurance company is aware and has all the information on your vehicle.
Yep.
You should be okay, but just be extra cautious.
Yeah. No drag racing. And don't get in a car accident with a cop.
And no California stops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't drive like my mother.
Make sure you have your seatbelt on too.
Yep. Seatbelt on.
Yeah, this week is Cricket and Ticket here.
Yeah,
Yep.
no rolling stops, all that fun stuff. Just
We're all like, drive correctly, woman.
drive like you got sense.
Yeah, don't drive it like you stole it, because that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Don't take
That's
it.
only good in two instances. One, if you did steal it, and two, if you're all legal and shit.
Well, I'm gonna go cook quahogs, some stuffed quahogs. for tonight.
What are we fixing?
Clams.
Stuffed quahogs, yeah.
Ew.
You know you're from Massachusetts when you know what that word means.
Very
I
true.
was like, oh, I miss clams
I know.
and lobster and all. It's so expensive here. Susanna, when I first moved here, I was like, the Walmart still had a lobster tank. I was all excited until I walked around and saw the price, and it was $22 a pound.
What?
Yeah, I almost had a heart attack. I'm like, that's got to be wrong. I'm like, that has to be wrong. It was not.
No, that's kind of between 20 and 25 a pound is about the average rate for a lobster, frozen or
Neat.
fresh in a tank.
Oh my God.
In the landlocked
Needless to say, Cody has not had. Well, John took me to Red Lobster the year we moved here, and I will never go back. But for 20 years, I have not had lobster or fried clams.
Oh my God.
No, I know.
I can get them right off the boat, which isn't
Shut up.
the next town over.
All right, Susanna has to go, so.
Okay, Susanna, what you need to do is get some fresh, put it on dry ice, and ship it to Cody.
There are places that do that. There's a couple of different places in Maine that will ship you fresh seafood, and they ship it like within 24 hours, and it's all.
Aw, Paul just told everybody after his premiere was over to come to Cody's.
Oh, he's so
Aw.
sweet. I mean, it costs you a fortune. Because I looked into it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to be able to afford that. But because of the shipping, it's the shipping costs that cost you so much with it. But the seafood itself is relatively reasonable because it's right there.
Right.
Then there's Paul.
I am so sweet.
You are. You're so sweet. Thank you.
So sweet, too sweet to be sour.
Wendy's like, you're making me hungry.
Oh,
I was flipping drooling. Oh my god.
I know, but I get you get you gals gave me a lot of feedback, so I'm gonna tell Sandy we should go for another hour tomorrow.
Well,
Check it out.
What was it? 3 days for this? Is it, Paul?
I
Yeah,
have to tell you,
Friday.
Paul, people
Friday,
that
today,
love
and tomorrow.
gemstones love
Yeah.
freeform spears, those towers, way more than the jewelry portion of the party.
Yeah, but when I look at Carol's auction, when I look at the other guy's auction, when I look at Debbie and Max, what they sell, they do sell the jewelry and they can mention the stones like this and that, but they don't go for a lot of money. So I'm scared to spend.
Because it's jewelry. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's because it's
It's-
jewelry. People go
Well,
for the
also-
freeforms quicker than they do for this.
When you say
jewelry.
freeforms, what's freeforms?
It's the big chunk of rock like this.
Okay.
It's like a tumble
This
Oh,
or
is
an
a
actual
like-
specimen.
So what about
This is a
Geo?
tumbler. This is a tumble agate slice.
So you think they would go
This
for
is
that?
a freeform. Oh my god, yeah. You won't
Really?
believe the amount of like this big ass chunk of amethyst.
that's a geode.
Yeah, that's a
The
geode.
They had geodes like crazy. There was one almost as tall as Sandy, but it
And
was
look
like
at you with all
Slice
of
of
your
labradorite.
owls and butterflies and stuff behind you.
See that, Paul?
yep.
That's labradorite. That's a chunk. But even tumblers, people like tumblers.
With tumblers.
Small little pieces like that. And even
Okay.
smaller.
Did you see the piece I
I'm
held
a
up?
hot mess right now, guys. Don't.
No,
Did
you're
you-
not. You're beautiful.
up
Yeah, you're beautiful. I would
You are.
I would do you like that.
Oh,
Did you
That's like a worry stone.
They
Yeah.
had
Love those
those.
things.
They had
It's a-
little ones that you put in your
That
pocket.
one, that one's called the one.
Stone.
Did you
the one
see
where
the
the-
thing?
has a divot.
Did
The
you see
one
the
Rhonda
thing?
just showed is called a palm stone. That oval one is a palm stone.
Palm stone.
Yeah.
Worry stones. Yeah.
The Worry
The
Stone has a
smaller
divot
ones are
in it.
worry stone. The one I had was a palm stone. But yeah, even the towers, the spheres, people love those.
Did you see the thing that I held up in my hand that
Paul.
looked like a piece of petrified wood, but it was carved on the inside?
Yeah.
He said those were stone, but how can? And then they carved them out. But how could everyone be just exactly alike? That's what I didn't understand. That's why I thought they were casted.
You
Well, they
can't
can
cast-
cast them. There are ways to cast stones and petrified wood. All that they have casters. They have what's the word I'm looking for? You two.
I don't know. I didn't know they could
Handicap.
cast stone.
Yeah, I don't know how you cast stone. I mean, I used to. I can still cast resin pieces, but
It's like resin, but you can. There's certain things you can melt down like silver, or put into a
Mold.
mold.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you-
That's the word I'm
you-
looking for. Mold.
All right.
You can cast. I mean, you can cast silver and metals, but I mean, you would have to liquefy the stone in order to cast it.
yeah, that's why I
You
didn't
can, they got
understand.
those stone growing kits.
Oh,
And
okay.
they'll set something like that up into a mold and it will grow into the shape of the
Right.
mold. But they're
Yeah,
not
there's that.
authentic.
Yeah, that's what's my
Natural
next
grown
thing.
stone.
And some
Yeah.
things are man-made versus.
Right.
He's the only
natural.
one. He's the only one that had that. And I was just. They had an owl one. Is the reason I asked him. I said, "Well, she might like this because I thought it was cool." But then it's like, no, I don't think
If
it's a
they're
real
all
stone.
exactly the same, then they weren't carved, and right, they were done out of a molding, and it's man-made
Yeah.
crystals, not real stones.
That big what you saw that big white owl that was probably 16
or it was-
inches.
Yeah, holy
Or it
crud!
was, or it was carved with a machine.
Yeah, that
So-
big
Oh, look at
white.
Rhonda's wall. You want to
Oh,
see it?
and Paul, the stuff that Debbie and Max sells, it has natural stone in it, but it's not in sterling. That's why they sell cheap.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not sterling.
A lot of
But
their
you-
stuff is stamped sterling, but that's the China thing. There's a lot of stuff coming out of China that's stamped 925, but it's not.
Oh, okay. The that big white owl, the 16-inch owl, I think was $875.
Yeah,
So I said, so in a store, what would you price this at? He said you should be able to triple your money.
yeah, absolutely.
I said, like, so you're talking over $2,000.
What the hell was the stone?
I forget. He rattled it off real. It's white. It's all white.
There are a lot of white
Magna-
stones.
Magna-
Or it could have been. I mean, there's so many white natural
Yeah.
stones.
Next time, write these things down.
Take notes.
I
I
went
was
to
not
like-
into the gemstone.
I went to like
craze, so-
100 tables, and it's
Yeah.
like, that's like that titanium whatever, the thing that looked burnt at the beginning of the video. I asked her, I said, "What is that?" Because it was very nice, very colorful. Susanna,
I
stop
did
talking
see a
so
lot of
much,
ore
damn it.
quartz in there. Oh my god, the ore quartz was gorgeous.
What did you say?
Yeah.
They were free, so I knew they were real.
Oh,
Oh,
what did you say?
insanity.
I said, Susanna, you talk so much. Be quiet for a while, will you? Please, damn it.
It's because you guys are talking about stuff I don't know and I'm learning.
Oh, okay. How
She's
are you,
absorbing.
Susanna? How's it going, birthday, Susanna? Huh?
But I was gonna tell you, you should visit like Jewelry, etc., or Moonstone Mama. If you
Yeah.
watched one of their lives and their auctions with their natural stones, you would be mind blown at the prices people are willing to pay for BTIs. And BTI is big ticket items. So that owl is a big ticket item.
Well, see,
Because it's
that's what I
something
want to
that a
get
lot of
into.
people won't spend, but there are people within our community that will spend that kind of money on it.
Moonstone Mama's had the most expensive going jewelry jar I have ever seen anywhere because she was putting natural stone, real silver, and bits of gold in it. She sold a jewelry jar, which actually ended up being like a jewelry box, for $2,000.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, she
amazing.
sold one yesterday.
Does those jars and they go for $200, $300, sometimes $500.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it took almost 2.5 hours because she kept adding things and people kept bidding.
She builds them. She starts with just a little cluster
Yep.
of stuff and then just keeps throwing in natural stones, sterling silver.
Yep.
Wow.
And it went, and she actually got flack for that. People were mad at. I'm like, no. I said, don't you let them bring you down about that. That was awesome, and it has quality stuff. I mean, it went for $2,000. There's probably about $5,000 worth of stone and silver in there.
But
Mhm.
even yesterday, I'll send you the link, Paul.
I don't know,
Moonstone
Steph.
Mama did
Okay.
a live. She's getting rid of everything because she's moving.
Who?
She did a live, Moonstone Mama, Devin. She did a live and was getting rid of her cabochons, and she had them like 6 on a piece of paper and was getting rid of them left and right. Like, it's insanity.
Yeah, and then
People pay
she
for
did
them.
she did a blowout lot at the end yesterday. And,
Oh, yeah. That was
yeah, it's
mind-blowing.
sold for $720. So,
Wow.
and
Hey,
it was
being on
a little
YouTube.
sterling and gemstones and costume and
Wait, is that Tina?
Yeah. What the hell is this shit? She's on YouTube. I'm out there busting my ass. Let's go.
Tina, she said your ass was being lazy all day. You had to do something.
I've already washed the floor. I've done 3 loads of laundry. What else have I done? I mean, come on.
I asked where you were. I said, where's Tina? She's like, she's out mowing the lawn. I'm like, well, what the fuck?
Exactly. I come in here. She's laying on the couch playing YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, she's a lazy lump, Tina.
We love you, Tina.
Got home late after working 13 hours. No big deal.
hi Tina.
What did I say? Tina's gonna be like, what do you mean I'm lazy? I've been working all fucking week to pay for your YouTube shit.
YouTubian shit.
Yeah, YouTube. You keep buying stuff from YouTubians.
Wow.
We love you, Tina. I love you. I don't know about everybody else, but I love you, Tina.
Oh my god.
I
I
think
do.
you're fucking hoot.
Wait, hold on for a second. There's no like thing happens.
Nah, I love Susanna. Fuck a Tina.
Ooh.
Okay.
How come nobody else is on the screen?
On the couch too, playing YouTube.
Oh, hello. And
Because
Rogan's
it's very
and there's
cool.
Rogan.
Who's
Hey, Willow. How are
Hey,
you?
Willow.
that's Willow.
Hi, Willow.
Hello.
Hey, Paul.
That's Paul,
Hi.
boss man.
Susanna's naked. That's why she doesn't come on.
If Susanna were naked, neither one of them would be on right now. All right. My
Su-
Tina.
Hi,
My other
Mom.
Tina.
That's
There's too
Mom.
many Tinas now.
Susanna always needs an hour before she comes on screen.
Susanna is always beautiful. She does not need to do makeup and all that.
Did you all see the auction Wednesday night when Susanna got caught?
Oh my god, it was hilarious.
We
Through that
laughed our
I've heard about
asses
it.
off.
What is this going on here?
We're
Hey,
just
Linda.
a hangout. And there's Rhonda,
Yeah.
my beautiful Rhonda. She's behind. She's so beautiful and she
Leave Rhonda alone, Susanna. She's mine.
Oh, sure, Susanna. It's all about Rhonda. It's only my fucking life, but it's all about Rhonda.
Right.
I said, there's my Cody, and there's Ma, and then I says, there's my Willow, and I said, and there's Paul, the boss man, and
Why are they all yours?
Hi, Cody.
Share.
I like
You got to share.
Hi, Tina.
What?
You got
Cody?
yours right next to you. Leave the rest alone.
Cody does not hold any bars, and that's why I get along with her because she tells you exactly how she
Yeah.
feels.
Oh,
Yes.
kind of like you do to me on Monday and Wednesday mornings and Friday morning.
No, I'm so nice to you. I'm the nicest one to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Plus my cookies every 5 minutes.
Cookies?
My
Cookies?
cookies. Linda, how are you?
So that's what
Linda.
they're
Sorry, Paul. I sent you Moonstone Mama and Laura's.
I did get it.
Please.
Thank you. I got to check that out. See, that's the thing. You know,
say hi.
like I said, I have to make an announcement pretty soon about something, but I was nervous to buy some stuff because I don't know if it's going to sell. And, you know, you got a piece that's this big, like you got a piece that's the size of
Pill bottle?
a pill bottle that's $100, hoping to get that cost you $100, hoping to get $200 or $300 for it. That's a big chunk if you got 2 or 3 or 4 of those on your shelf.
Yeah, and
Well,
it's going
depending
to
on-
depend on
Yeah.
what you got and
Yeah, it
what
depends on what you got.
Right.
Like if it's a
that's
piece
true.
of
Paul,
amethyst,
what was
no,
that?
they're gonna bypass it because amethysts are common.
Yep.
But if it's something that's rare and people can't get and can only get it from you, then absolutely someone is gonna buy that BTI.
So what's rare, but how would you know it's rare? How would a person
gotta
know
look it
it's
up.
rare?
You have to look it up.
You have to
Yes,
learn
I
your
mean-
stones.
You have to learn your stones.
There
Yeah, you
are
have to learn
gemstone books.
stones.
Look on Amazon. Look on Amazon for gemstone books, or look in your thrift or whatever.
No, I
Look, you
bought
can look 'em
Sandy.
up.
I bought Sandy one at the show. They were wholesaling them.
Paul, can I
See,
ask
that's
you?
the other thing. Hold on, Susanna. Some dealers $300 minimum purchase. Couple with
Yeah.
$500 minimum purchase.
Fuck that.
But if you're getting multiple little items, for sure they're gonna go.
Yeah,
they're gonna go.
the 7 stone, the Super 7 stone.
I was
I
gonna
have a
say
ring.
Super 7,
I
Aura
never.
Quartz,
I would have. I think I would have. Tanzanite. they were- that
Labradorite.
Labradite was everywhere. What
Yeah,
color
because
is that?
people
I just
love
remember
it.
seeing
Look,
the
this
sign.
is the one I just showed you. It's black.
That's
What
a
is that?
Super 7 ring.
Super 7 ring. So it's purple, like grape soda, almost.
It's got 7 different gemstones in it.
Yep.
All right. Did you see the ones yesterday where it had a lot of different
This
stones
is
in it?
labradorite, the one that shines and gives off different colors. So you have
Oh
it
yes. There we-
flashes. That's
Yep.
labradorite, but this is just a raw chunk.
Yeah.
Freeform.
There was one girl I spoke to yesterday. I says, "What is this?" And she says, "That's all different chips from these stones." And she just rattled them off. She says they cast it in resin and then they cut it and polish it. They
Yeah,
were
that's
beautiful.
that'd be something I might be interested in, depending on what it looks
Oh,
like.
extremely
That's called,
expensive.
that's called a reconstitution, is when they take little chips of things. Like you'll see turquoise, and it looks like all little chunks of turquoise. They're all stuck together.
Yep.
They take all the little chips from when they're doing the cuttings so that they don't waste any of it.
Waste
And
anything.
they
Yep.
put it in resin, and they shape it and everything. And you still have your stone. It's just not a solid stone. But they're still
Well-
very beautiful, and the energy is still the
Opal,
same.
black opal.
She had a piece this big, which has to be an inch by an inch.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
$78 wholesale.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
that's
it was
something that would
beautiful.
sell, believe it or not.
Really?
Especially if you have Rise Up, Elizabeth, Jonathan Alfaro, Annie, Amy.
There are a lot of people
You have
that have.
big spenders when it comes to gemstones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carrie,
see,
Mama G.
And
You have
everybody,
a lot of big spenders.
there are people, they have that favorite gemstone that they are always looking for, and if you happen to have it, they will bid the fuck out of it to get it.
Well, hey, I really appreciate you all giving me this information.
Oh, no problem.
That's why
Because
I sent you those
I have
those
no
links.
clue.
You'll see.
Sandy was basically buying because she wants to make more jewelry out of
Right.
different things. But Suzanne, I'm sorry I cut you off earlier. What were you going to say?
Paul, when you were there, did you find those like natural oils, like the lavender oil?
No, nobody had that stuff.
Because that's something that I would definitely want.
Yeah, it was definitely a
they had-
gemologist show then, and not a New Ager show.
Right.
Yeah.
They did have sarongs. 2 or 3 people were selling sarongs.
The wrong.
I had asked him what a
It's
sarong is. It's a
wrap
wrap.
that the
Yeah.
India
Oh,
Indians use.
Yep.
Yeah, sarongs are awesome. Those
There was a
Turkish
cool one.
lamps.
I got-
Oh my god.
There was they had brass
Oh my God,
India
those lamps.
stuff. And one of the sarongs that one of the dealers had Jimmy Bob Marley on it and some cool sayings that looked really cool.
Yeah.
It was almost like a tie-dye type thing.
Tie-dyes are big right now.
I know, but he
But,
only had 2.
Tie-dye is not so big with Jackie right now.
Right.
Jackie.
Treasure
Treasure
Hustlers Jackie.
Oh.
She went to open a tie-dye bottle, the ink,
Yeah.
and she went to open it with her teeth, and it blew up in her mouth.
Oh man.
She looks like she ate a Smurf.
Well, she looks like she did something with a Smurf. So,
Well, I
gave
was
Smurf a little.
yeah, she was definitely Smurf. Brings a whole new meaning to it. But I feel so bad for her. But I mean, if it happened to me, I would expect people to rib me about that for months. So,
yeah, we're curious as to whether or not her teeth are still blue today.
Yeah.
She got a Smurf
Hopefully-
necklace. Cody?
Yeah,
She got-
basically.
She got
Yeah.
a Smurf necklace.
Yeah, but it was on her teeth, and I'm really hoping she was able to get that off, like it didn't stain.
Cody, I'm imagining Susanna's face right now. She's asking Tina, "What the hell's a Smurf necklace? What are they talking about?"
What is a Smurf necklace? What the hell is
Nothing. No, you have to Google it.
No, she doesn't. I'll tell her.
what is
He's making a reference to
It's the
people
Cody
getting
show.
Yeah, it's a Cody show. It's educational. He's making a reference to a pearl necklace, but he's saying Smurf necklace because
Oh, I know what a pearl necklace is.
Okay.
That's in a song, isn't it?
pearl necklace. Yeah, it is. It's when the guy comes like all over your face and your chest, and
Fine, okay, never mind. I don't want
Yeah.
to have visual. Please.
Just,
You're
just,
welcome.
just put it out there. That's all.
Keeping it real.
Keeping
Cody
it
show.
real. That's Cody keeping it real.
you
Welcome
said-
to the real show, ladies and gentlemen.
Paul, you thought the girls got that on your show. You should see them in here.
Oh my God! Are you from Boston?
No, I'm from Massachusetts though.
Yeah, that just came out there a minute ago. You should see I'm from here. What the hell are you talking about? Hey,
Don't look at me. I'm a Kansas hick. So
You
that
should have
ain't-
heard my. You should go back and watch Tina's Mother's Day live at about the 3-hour mark.
I think
You'll hear a lot of Massachusetts in there. My mass hole came out big time.
Tina's related to the Kennedys because she's got it like she's way deep with it. Yeah, I know how to park the car.
Oh, my Tina?
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, somebody else's Tina. We all have a Tina, don't we?
Well, Ma's name is Tina, so that's why
Oh,
we're having
all right.
we're having to distinguish here.
No, Tina was born in Dorchester.
Dorchester.
Yeah. she-
Dorchester.
Yeah, Dorchester.
Doy.
See, now normally with I grew up in Westford, Massachusetts, and it was very non-accent. So the way I would pronounce that is Dorchester.
Dorchester.
But if you're in certain areas in Massachusetts, it's Dorchester.
It's Dorchester.
Yeah.
Dorchester. Yeah.
Or the hood, as we would call it.
No, not the hood. Just certain areas have heavier accents.
Oh
And-
boy, do they ever!
And then they
My-
moved to Bridgewater.
Bridgewater.
Bridgewater. Yeah, that's just as bad. I shouldn't say it.
No.
Bridgewater? Oh my God! Please.
Bridgewater?
Oh, I'm thinking of Brockton. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of
What
Brockton.
Oh God, Brockton.
Man.
Brockton. All of Brockton is the hood.
Oh my
My
God,
my niece owns
so
a.
snooty that it's pretty. It's
Oh, it's like Newton.
it's so snooty. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it is.
My niece owns a 3-family in Dorchester that just burnt a
Oh,
couple of months
shit.
ago. Yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
sucks. Everybody okay?
Yeah, she's got. Well, it was all rented, but she's got to now rebuild the whole friggin' thing, which is a major pain in the ass to deal with insurance and the
Okay.
the
Bye,
city of
Chrissy.
Boston and everything.
Chrissy, I hope you find some good clients.
Hi,
Hello,
Chris.
Virginia.
Oh, Virginia.
Susanna, how come you're not on the camera?
Because right now I have a what do you call it? One of those little spaghetti strap shirts on. And
You mean like Willow?
You mean one of these?
You mean like Willow?
yeah, and I don't have a bra on, and
You mean
Yeah,
like Willow?
it's all right. We're all adults here. We
No.
love the puppies.
I'm home,
it's
or I'm in the car driving home. There's no bra. The bras hit the passenger seat.
I haven't worn a bra in 10 years.
oh,
and
no.
I
I've
own them.
never
I-
worn one. So come on, Susanna.
Well, Paul, maybe you should.
Show us
I
the
own-
puppies.
I
Come on,
own some,
Susanna.
but I don't know where they are.
Come on, Susanna. Bring those Free the puppies.
You go, Chrissy. Go get some plants.
They're girls, you know.
The girls, the twins.
Fucking
Come on,
Willow.
Susanna. You can do it, Susanna. Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Oh,
They're
After
just
that,
twins. We all got them.
after that, there should be no shame in your game, Susanna. I mean, fucking Willow.
oh my God, Willow.
All I had to do was bump them, man. They just keep going. It isn't like I picked them up and waved them around or something.
I am shocked that you did not. I really am.
That's the ever see Carol when she says, I have no wrinkles today. And I said, what are you talking about? She says, I'm not wearing a bra, so it pulls the skin down.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
Well, I do
Welcome to
look
the Cody
nice
Show.
without a bra, so Yeah, I put a bra on. And,
TG. Yeehaw!
You guys are nuts.
Yes. All right,
Welcome to-
everybody. I'm going to take off. I just wanted to say hello again and thank you for the feedback. It's greatly appreciated.
Well, thank you for the shout out on your channel, Paul. I appreciate that.
Hey, Paul, don't forget tomorrow night. Go to
At 6 o'clock, we're doing
6
this
o'clock.
special thing for the modest with the mostest.
I'm not doing it with you
Why not?
because I already did mine the other night. Because tomorrow,
Yeah.
Oh, you did yours with Tina. You don't want to do it with me. Are we talking
Woo.
about the same thing?
No,
No.
you're not.
Okay.
No, Susanna sold 2 pieces of her art, which was beautiful, and raised $125 for the auction.
Nice. She must be a professional artist to be able to sell her artwork like that. That's very good.
Well, professional or not, her shit is gorgeous and should sell. So
Yeah,
No, she knows what I'm talking about.
she knows her
Um,
colors, knows how to use them.
What was I going to say? Happy birthday, Susanna. It's tomorrow, right?
no, it's Monday.
It's Monday. And you're going to be, you said 56?
Nope, 29.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again. So that's
plus shipping and
58.
handling.
Plus
Oh.
shipping and handling, right?
I'm gonna
FedEx.
50
Paul, Linda said you should join us crazy ladies more often.
Yeah, I don't think I could take it. I'd need cold showers if you're going to show the puppies all the time. That's why I have to leave now. Willow showed the puppies, so I have to go take a cold shower.
Trust me, these puppies ain't worth needing a cold shower. I mean, they're like deflated. You know.
Yeah, but see, I'm old and we haven't had sex in so long. We're virgins again. So
Well, and then I really shouldn't tell you about the fact that one of mine is pierced, right?
it doesn't make a difference to me.
I've been divorced for 27 years, so
Really?
yeah, not interested.
Yeah.
Then they're done.
I guess
that.
we're,
Close the
I guess
book.
we're at that age where we just don't care anymore. We just have fun together.
Did you hear what Tina said?
No.
Well, I'm 51, so I decided that in my late 20s.
She said, "Speak for yourself, Paul."
Speak to myself about what?
No,
That
not
that you haven't had it in so long.
sex anymore.
All right. I don't get it, but all right.
It means
had-
Tina's had some and you haven't. So neener.
Oh yeah, it's all right. Like I said, it just doesn't. We used it all when we were kids, so we used it all up. All gone.
What's gone?
The need, the urge. It's a.
Oh, is
it's
that
a.
is that what's supposed to happen when we get old? Because it's so far no.
But I think I'm a little older than you, Cody.
How old are you, Paul?
Bring sexy back.
61.
I'm 52, so you're not that much older than me.
Paul,
No.
you need to bring sexy back.
What?
You need to bring sexy back.
Yeah, but with Paul it would be way back.
Yeah, it's just
He's only 61. He's not dead. Jesus.
right.
Put on to Florida, and Florida that's like the capital of old people having sex.
No, that's the Villages.
Village
Nope.
people?
No, there's a place an hour from here. It's called 2 hours. It's called the Villages.
Uh-huh.
It's a community. It's a giant community, but it's the highest STDs, I think, in Central Florida, and everybody's retired. They drive.
Well, yeah, it's
Computer,
Florida.
stop. They drive around in golf carts with loofahs. What do you call them? Loofahs or whatever, the different color ones. And depending on the color means you're into certain sex.
What's the color for anal sex?
I have no idea. I don't go up there. I've never been there.
You
Not
failed the
interested.
quiz, Paul.
You're just gonna have to Google it, Cody.
Yeah. Just Google sex at the village in the Villages. 61. Wow, you're older than Dinosaur Larry. Oh,
No,
yeah,
he's
I know.
not.
We talked about that.
And he's not a dinosaur. He's a prehistoric bunny. Larry is not vicious enough to be a dinosaur.
Paul keeps saying that he's old and he's this and he's that. You know what, Paul? Stop. Just stop.
Yeah, stop it.
Go in the other
Yeah.
room. Go
I'm
get
younger than
sleep,
he is, and I know I'm old.
and you're gonna be fine.
Okay.
You know,
Susie
it's his body,
Brown,
and
it has
you
to be
don't feel
Brown.
fucking old.
Mm.
All right, everybody. No, not Jacksonville, Linda. It's near Ocala.
I was near Jacksonville, and I never got any sex when I was there, so I'm disappointed now.
Well, that's kind of alarming, Stash, because that's where Dauber's from, is Ocala.
Cody, you didn't have the right loofah.
I'm
I'm
telling you.
62. Stash said I'm 62. He keeps track. I don't.
Stash is here. Hi, Larry.
This Larry's 60. I don't know. I was born in 59.
Larry has gotten timed out twice, but I just gave him his wrench back, so
Okay.
hopefully he'll behave himself, and
Yeah, Larry, take my place. They need testosterone in the panel. My
No, we really
testosterone's
don't.
long gone.
We really don't. We have Tina. She's fine. Susanna's Tina
my
will do. Okay, I've heard that woman talk about sports. Believe me, we do not need a man in here when we have Tina.
Oh my God, no. Paul knows nothing about sports.
Sports?
No, but Tina does.
Tina knows everything about sports.
Yep.
And
So we don't need any male genitalia on here. Besides, they have it in a bedside drawer, so we're fine.
All right, everybody. Well, have a great rest of your Saturday. Happy
Bye, Paul. Have a
birthday,
good day.
Susanna.
I'll
Bye,
see you.
Paul.
Bye,
Bye, Paul.
Willow.
Bye,
Bye,
Paul.
Shadow. Bye, Ma. Bye, Cody.
Ciao.
Bye. Poor Paul. He gets so harassed.
You know he likes it.
He
Yeah,
loves
of course he does.
All right, now I'm out because I gotta go do those cohogs.
Yeah, you do.
Yep,
Enjoy them for me too.
I will. I will.
I have to live vicariously through other people. So have an extra one for me.
She's in South Carolina.
Yeah. I haven't had fried clams or real lobster, in 20 years. Almost 21 years.
God,
It's
that's why
heartbreaking.
I can't see myself moving away from New England or
Yeah.
no, I can't.
Wait until we tell her how expensive lobster is here.
You know how much it is there? A lobster? What'd you say? $26.99?
It was when I moved here 20 years ago, it was $22 a pound.
$22 a pound for a lobster. Can you imagine that? Holy shit! I wouldn't be eating lobster either. So
it was horrible. I'm sure that it's cheaper on the coast, but I'm as far away from the South Carolina coast as you can get. I'm almost into Georgia. So I'm basically, landlocked for that kind of thing. And they don't know how to make fried clams here. The fuck? It's not difficult.
Stash, I said hi to you, honey, already. Hi. I don't want you to think I didn't say hi, but I did.
Yeah, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
It's sad, but seriously, enjoy some for me.
Speaking of fried clams, I hate when they overcook them and they turn to rubber.
Yeah, rubber clams are bad, or when they don't clean them correctly, you get all that grit.
Yeah,
I don't like mussels.
It's got
at all.
sand in it. See, I don't like mussels. Mussels are disgusting. The black.
Yeah, I'm not good with mussels.
I don't like
But
clams.
It's like
oysters.
What we get here is welcome to South Carolina. Have some rubber bands with sand in it for your fried clams. That's.
I love lobster, but I don't like crawfish. I don't like pretty much freshwater or anything.
But lobster's not fresh water. It's salt.
No,
water.
she said she likes. She said she likes lobster. She doesn't like crawfish.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And here, a lot of times here, they will try and give you crawfish tails or whatever, like the big crawfish. They'll try and say that they're lobster tails. I'm like, that's not a fucking lobster tail. But they give me rock lobster is not lobster. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I can't even cut it. It's literally a rock. I'm like, get this fuck out of my table. I'm like, bring me another Maine lobster tail. And they were
Rock
like,
lobster is basically a crawfish.
And they were like, we can't do that. I was like, the fuck you can't do that. I'm paying for my meal. I said, do you want me to not pay for my meal? I was like, I want another Maine lobster tail. I'm like, what the fuck? And
a very quick little. If anybody is going to eat or buy to make anything with shellfish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before you cook it, wash it, leave it in water, and then throw a half a lemon in there. And let it sit for about an hour. What it does is the lemon in the water, the clam itself, or whatever the shellfish is,
It'll spit the sand out.
It'll spit the sand out, so it'll be nice and clean.
Yep.
There's a little problem. They aren't alive here. Everything's frozen. They don't even have the lobster tank at our Walmart anymore. They took it out like, I don't know, years ago.
Find a seafood place if you need to get that. Find a fish store or something because you don't want to eat frozen fucking seafood.
There ain't fish stores here. They don't exist here.
You guys are talking about you have what's that, Red Lobster? That's all frozen stuff too.
It is. It's all frozen, and their scampi stuff is powdered.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a horrible place to eat. Don't eat there. It's nasty.
It's nasty.
It's nasty.
I still love Red Lobster.
Issa worked there, and I know about the shit that goes on behind the scenes at Red Lobster's. You don't want to eat there, trust me.
The only thing that's good at Red
Maybe
Lobster
where you are.
Biscuits.
Yeah, the biscuits are the bomb.
The biscuits are good. I'll give them that.
You can
All
make
right,
those
I'm
at home.
going. I gotta go.
Go cook,
Bye,
honey.
Bye, Tina.
Bye. Bye.
Ciao, people.
Bye, Tina.
I mean, my son worked at Wendy's too, and a lot of bad practices there too. You know, and just
Pretty much
Everybody's got
any
bad
food joint,
practices
there's
everywhere.
bad practice.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not it's the kind that's going to kill you or not. I mean, I worked at a Bonanza, and the cook dropped a steak on the floor and chunked it back up on the fire.
I'd have had a fit.
Didn't
There'd been
think
no
twice
way.
about it.
the Jack in the Box that my son ended up working at because that's where the toxic fucktard there went. They were dealing drugs out the drive-thru. Yeah, so listen, Willow.
Callie's down here following my finger, thinking I'm pointing something out to her because that's what I do is tap my fingernail. She's like, "What do you got, Mom?" Okay, y'all are gonna go with me while I'm making up a hot dog. I still haven't eaten and taken my pills yet.
I've never heard of bonefish, Susie.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Like, well, don't all fish have bones except sharks? They're just cartilage. I'm from Kansas. I'm fish stupid.
I think she's talking about a restaurant or a store.
Yeah.
No, well, I'm Kansas. Who would know? Here they don't have fish stores.
There was a couple of places here that had good seafood platters. They didn't have full clams though; it was clam strips, and I can't eat those because they end up being too tough. But the shrimp was good, and the scallops were good, and regular fish. Like their popcorn shrimp was delicious, but they all went out of business because their prices were high because of this cost of seafood, and people were just kind of like, eh. So, sucks. I'm sure there are other places around that serve pizza. Hi, I just read what Rhonda put in the chat. Serve pizza. I've never had lobster pizza. I don't like lobster with tomato sauce. Do they do it with tomato sauce? I only like lobster with butter.
No.
Or mayonnaise.
No tomato sauce.
Okay.
We have a place over in Springfield. It's called the Chesapeake Seafood House, and they have their seafood shipped in fresh.
Yeah.
So they have really good seafood.
Casual, how long did it take you to find that icon?
Don't have to find it. You just type it.
Not always. It doesn't always come up.
Yeah, it does. Everything you type comes up.
No,
Well,
I
depending
typed
on if you type the right word.
Well, that's what I said. It depends on what you type. Oh, shit. Here's Wes.
Yep, such a bully.
He is
We
a horrible
called-
bully.
I guess I didn't call Beetlejuice fast enough because I mentioned him earlier.
We all mentioned him earlier. Yeah, we were talking about you, Wes.
I didn't mention him. I was in the shower. I missed that conversation.
Billy.
Yeah, Stash. There's one of the states does lobster rolls with mayonnaise. Massachusetts does too. I've done it. You just
Yeah,
you just,
lobster
just
salad, like crab salad.
Yeah,
Stash.
you use a little bit of mayonnaise and lobster bits, and boom, lobster roll. I personally like lobster rolls that are done with butter over that, but I do enjoy that. It actually, the flavors blend fairly well. They're good.
Well,
I
mayonnaise
was.
is for tartar sauce, which is a fish sauce, isn't it?
Tartar sauce sucks.
Well, I like tartar sauce.
Yeah, I liked it. I was just referring to it.
I like tartar sauce, but it doesn't go with lobster.
I don't like
It
tartar
does.
sauce. It's disgusting.
I like it, but I like it on fish, not like crustaceans and lobster and shrimp and scallops and things.
Well, I don't like the seafood like cocktail sauce either because it's got horseradish in it. It's
Yeah, I
just
don't
I
like
don't,
Love
I don't like
horseradish.
it either. I don't like it either.
I add extra horseradish to my cocktail sauce.
John used to add extra horseradish to his horseradish and just eat it, and I'm like, you're crazy.
I like
There was
roast
certain,
sandwiches
there
with
was-
horseradish on it.
yeah, there were certain foods that he would eat that he would have to sit across the room from me. I couldn't even be near him because my eyes would be watering and I couldn't taste my own food because my taste buds would just be like, "Ow, what the fuck?" You know?
Sorry, Stash.
My mom would cook those salmon patty things. I'd go out and shop. I mean, they
Go
fucking stunk.
Go have something to eat, Stash.
Eat some of that shit. And stunk up the whole damn house.
So, Wes, I have to ask: did that thing that you sent me the screenshot of and did that happen yet? Inquiring Bears want to know. And I'm nosy as fuck, so, I figured I'd ask. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Is it what I think it is?
Well, it's in reference to something that you probably think it is.
Yeah, I know what it is then.
Susie's back. Only thought that wasn't sale. And we did talk, because remember, Wes, you had left, I think, before Linda came in last night. We did confirm that he has talked to her in the past few weeks and talked to her on Thursday. But it's breadcrumbs. I can ship it in a couple of weeks. I can start shipping in a few days. It'll happen in whatever. And it's not happening. So I don't know if she's gotten in touch with him again. She said she was going to contact him. I guess
She's right here.
I know she is.
Oh.
She was going to contact him like over the weekend and see what progress is being made on that. So we did confirm that because he said he had talked to her. So I confirmed with her last night that he actually had. So, yeah. I know, Rhonda, guess who came on my panel last night and showed her face?
I don't know.
Who was Fluffy trying to get? Who was Fluffy trying to get on the panel and show her face so like hardcore?
Webs?
No, Linda.
Oh.
I was so happy. I was like, Linda's coming on my panel, yay! And she had a camera on, so it was double awesome. Double awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Yep. Eee. I was so happy.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Well, a lot of people missed it because it was like at the 4 hour and it was at like the 4 hour and the 20 minute mark. So
Yeah,
you were not ugly, Linda. You are gorgeous. Shut up. Cody always has her ugly on the channel because I'm always here. It's my channel. Yeah, you missed it, Tim. You didn't miss it. You were there. No, you did miss it because you guys went to bed. Lightweight.
Yeah.
Just busting on you, Tim, but you did miss it.
I had a long day yesterday. I was exhausted.
You're going to have
So
a long day tomorrow, too.
I went to lay down on my bed just to stretch my body out and relax for a second. I had to get up and set my alarm, take my nighttime medicine, knocked it right out. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I've done that.
Crash and burn.
I lay back to stretch my back out because I'm sitting and I have no back support, so my back screams at me all the time. And I'll lean back and stretch out, and I wake up like an hour later going, "What the fuck just happened?" Oh yeah, yeah. I had about 6 people in here when it happened, so you know. He did too. He missed beautiful Linda on screen.
Briefly, but she was on there.
And she showed us the itty bitty kitty that she had gotten, which is not so itty bitty anymore. I mean, cat's beautiful, gorgeous, and her fluff ball she showed us in for her. I don't remember, but yeah, pretty kitty.
Linda, have you reached out to It's About to Get Real? Please do when you have a chance, hon.
Okay.
Welcome back, Tina.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, jeez. Okay, Wes.
Wes, it's okay to take some time off from being the enforcer.
I meant you were on the panel briefly while it was still live. We were in the back room for a really long time.
Yeah, but that was back room. I'm talking live.
I didn't want to give up my time with Linda. We don't get to see her that often on the screen. So. Beer sermons are in session.
My truck just started. Did you hear it?
Yep. No, the Church of Budweiser is now open, and apparently the beer sermons are happening very loudly out on my street. It's Budweiser o'clock in my neighborhood. Budweiser o'clock in my neighborhood.
And they're starting late today.
Well, they're making noise late today. That doesn't mean they're starting late.
That just means that it exploded out of the house late.
Well, no, he never has people in his house, but they could have been in the backyard or being quiet. They're not always loud.
What?
I mean, sometimes I go out to the front door, I open the front door, and there's like a crap ton of people out there, and I never even knew they were out there. So they're not always. It's just annoying when they are loud because they're loud.
Well, they're not on your lawn, so you're good today.
Yeah, get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. They're actually never on my lawn unless they're coming to help me, so I'm not going to chase them away. I'm glad I didn't ask Donnie for help with stuff yet because my son is still here, so that would have been awkward.
Yeah.
I know, Linda. It sucks.
Just stay focused on the end game.
Yep.
Getting out of there and getting to where you need to be.
It'll all be worth it in the end.
However the fuck it has to happen.
Oh.
You don't even like hot dogs.
Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, Linda, you mentioned that last night. Like 3 or 4 days in a car with 3 cats and a jabbering husband. Yeah.
Give the husband something to put him to sleep.
Wow, Casual, you're very observant.
Yes, I'm eating. I'm having a hot dog. So I can take my pills.
Kim.
Yeah, I am a grumpy old lady, and your boy's what?
Damn straight. Deal with it.
I'm not grumpy. I'm bitchy.
No, I'm grumpy today.
We have to have a different dwarf,
I identify with grumpy, damn it.
Tim is feisty today. He's very feisty today.
Oh, he's driving. I'm sorry. Well, if hubby's driving, give yourself something to help put you to sleep, unless you're navigating.
Duct tape, Linda. He don't need his mouth to drive.
They never asked for directions anyway. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. Cody's still bitchy when she tells people to get off her fucking lawn. Get off my fucking lawn! Yeah.
Right now, sis is out mowing my fucking lawn.
But the only neighbor that really gets on my lawn is the guy that mows it, and he's more than welcome to be on my lawn, trust me. He's a very nice man.
Our neighbor mows our lawn. I appreciate him.
Now, the kids that riding their bikes up the street and using my driveway to turn around in, I was like, no. If you're riding in the street, you can turn around in the street. Get out of my driveway.
Oh, Linda. That's just funny.
Yeah. Poor Linda.
So you got one of those that can't find their way out of a paper bag?
That would be most of them when driving.
Thank goodness. Tim was a truck driver for ever and ever, and that man knows how to navigate and read a map and knows how to identify places by, if you say you need to go down here, take, 2 rights, follow down past 3 stoplights, et cetera, look for the red barn on the left. He can take even those directions. So,
Truck drivers are the exception to the navigational rules. They are the exception.
Yep. Both of my brothers either are or were truck drivers. I always have to drive because sis can't navigate very well.
Oh, Linda. Doesn't see signs in no direction whatsoever.
I'm so sorry.
Welcome back, Wendy.
Welcome back, Wendy, with all the rainbow hearts in the chat.
Welcome back, Wendy. Hey, Jennifer.
No, that's not helping for that situation.
Hi, Jennifer.
I miss Jennifer.
I would put the guitar where he cannot reach it. Absolutely. Away it goes. Wendy's been lurking. Yeah, but Tim, in the past, you didn't have to worry about you guys getting lost because you can navigate. So I'm sure there would be certain aspects of it that would kick in. But you're also the kind of guy that would ask, well, I won't say that because I don't know. If you ask for
directions.
Yeah. See, I'd tell John he was going in the wrong way, and he'd be like, I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, no, you're going the wrong way. We have to go that way. He'd be like, I know what I'm doing. And I'm like, stop and ask somebody. He goes, I don't want to. I'm like, so like 3 hours later, he'd be like, okay, I have no idea where we are. I said, would you like me to tell you how to get back to where we need to go? He'd be like, no, I'll go ask somebody. I'm like, fuck. So, could never admit he was wrong until I had to prove him wrong. And I'm like, stop it. And it was funny because every time he was right about something, he would gloat over it for days. I was like, well, congratulations. This is, the 5th time you've been right about something in 20 years. Enjoy your moment,
Got it on the calendar.
Yep, he did. How are you today, Jennifer?
Yeah, I used to write things down on the calendar too.
I love that about Victoria. Hold on, let me write it down so I don't forget it. And then it will come up a couple days later and she'll be like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. And we're like, Victoria, you wrote it down. And she literally will just like look down and look over where she like puts stuff next to her. And she'll be like, I'm sure it's here somewhere. So that's why I tease her every time she says she's gonna write it down so she doesn't forget. I'm like, yeah, until you forget where you put the paper. I love Victoria. We'll do another oh my golly for Victoria.
Right, Jennifer?
Boring hot day. I'm sorry. Casual's putting a kitty cat in the chat for your cat that's like stalking your food.
So my brother, I think his one cat is pregnant.
Oh boy.
And if she is, I'm super excited because I want a kitty.
I know you do.
And to top it off, she's tiny. I'm talking kitten size tiny. And then her kittens that she recently had are full grown and they're kitten size tiny.
So they're
So
munchkins.
we're talking like 6-month-old cats. But they're like a year-old cat. So that's what I mean by kitten size tiny, like 6 months old.
They're munchkins.
Yeah, but they're not munchkins, you know. But yeah, tiny like munchkin cats.
They're fun size cats.
Yeah. So I would love to have a full-grown cat that doesn't get much bigger than a 6-month-old kitten.
Bye, Larry. Have a good day.
That's a perfect size kitty for me.
Yeah.
Bye, Larry.
I've had everything because my cat Wolfie was like that. She never got to what would be considered full size.
I mean, you pick them up, they're like 3 pounds, if that.
Yeah,
So tiny.
I think Wolfie probably topped out around 4 or 5 pounds. She was very small, but she was long haired, so she was tiny and fluffy. Floofy, not fluffy. And she was so cute. And you know, and I've had cats that were 25 pounds, which were monsters that like to jump on my back. And you know, I mean, I'd bend over to grab something out of the bottom cabinets, and the next thing I know, I got a 20-pound cat on my back. I'm like, oh, because fucking John taught them how to do that, and I was like, you know, I have a bad back, because I'd have to call him into the room to be like, get the cat off me, because if you stand up, tink, you know, it's like, you're gonna bleed. So
yeah, my
I'd be
aunt's
like,
cat's like almost 40 pounds.
yeah, I'd be like, John, get in here. And he'd come running in and go, what? And the cat's, of course, just sitting on my back looking at him like, hi, Dad. And I'd be like, get the cat off of me. He goes, oh, he's so cute. I'm like, fuck you, he's cute. Get him off me.
Yeah, he's on Xbox casual.
So, and I mean, and my cats that we have now the cats I have now are normal size. They're normal size. So, although Marty is going to be round if she doesn't calm her tits with her eating. This is my new expression, calm your tits. Can you tell? She's been eating all the damn food. I'm like, what the fuck? Do you have a tapeworm? What the hell is going on? But they're in the more normal range. But yeah, we had, because John's cat Tigger was part Maine Coon. He was the one that was he was like 23, 25 pounds. I forget what the vet had said. And then when he had kittens with my cat that was part Siamese, and she was 40 and she's gorgeous. And those kittens turned out to be in the 22-pound range. And those are the ones that ended up on my back. Because John just thought it was cute. I'm like, you realize I have that back. That shit hurts, you know. Auction later on at 6 p.m. Are you talking about the one for Rhonda? That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Whose auction is tonight? Are you talking about the one on Julie's?
Oh, is that tomorrow? I thought it was tonight.
No, as far as I knew, it was Sunday. Sunday, right, Rhonda?
Yes, I'll be tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Sunday.
Yeah, the one for Rhonda is tomorrow on Julie's channel.
There ain't nothing in it. You already had your chip.
And in case anyone...
Hiya, T.
Hi, T.
Hey, Tania.
And hey, Kim, if she's hanging out back there somewhere.
Right, hey, Kim. And just to get Rhonda yelling at me. There you go, Jennifer and I did it at the same time. So there you go. Well, now she can yell at both of us, Jennifer. Okay, T. Wow, I'm over my. I don't even know why I have a 3-hour mark anymore. I never stick to it.
So you went 4.5 hours last night.
I know.
Yeah, that was just the live though.
Yeah, that was just the live. I don't know how long you went after in the green room.
Till about 6:30 in the morning.
Oy. I woke up. This is no joke. I woke up before Tim even actually set a fucking alarm. Okay, so but I woke up before 8 o'clock this morning, my time, so that I could be somewhat functionable. I woke up. I reach over, grab the mouse, turn it back on, and I'm laying here, and I got my hand on the mouse because I pulled my little tray out. I've got the mouse. Next thing I know, I hear thud. I fell asleep, dinking with the computer mouse, and it fell on the floor. Okay.
Bye, Tania. Bye, Kim. Sorry, I got stuck. Have a good day, guys. Well, that's some serious FOMO there, Tina.
Because in my brain, I'm going, okay, I'm going to actually be awake and and shock Cody and be alive and be awake.
Well, I screwed all that up, didn't I?
And then I'm looking around, I'm going, it's not showing that she's live. So I click on the link because I had it saved. And I'm going, oh, she rescheduled it.
Yeah, I had to. Willow and Linda told me I had to reschedule it because I needed more than an hour enough sleep. So
I was appreciative of that. Personally.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Now that way we were all able to get some sleep.
Yeah, and I did crash too because I just finished rolling cigarettes when I got off of there and I got everything situated and made the bathroom run type of thing and laid down and I was out.
You voted her out, did you?
They did. They voted against me. It was 2-1. So they told me I had to go to sleep. And I was so tired. I was like, okay.
It's nice to be overruled once in a while.
Yeah, it's nice to be overruled once in a while. Take notes, Rhonda.
Huh?
Huh?
In this case, just say, okay.
No.
Yes.
You never say okay to something you don't know what you're saying okay to.
We were saying that Willow and Linda overruled me and said I needed more than an hour of sleep this morning and that I should reschedule my live, push it back a little bit. So like Linda said, they voted me out. They overruled me. And Tina said sometimes it's okay to be overruled. And I was like, right, take notes, Rhonda.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do. You want me to repeat it?
Nope.
And I'm like, just say okay, Rhonda.
Yeah. I think I hear my son cooking.
Well, it is going on 4 o'clock.
Yeah. It's my daily time to eat. It's time to feed the bears.
He treats you like you're 100. He's got to feed you at 4 o'clock like you live in Florida or something in the old folks' retirement home.
But I go 24 hours between meals, so I'm good with that. I'd rather have him do this than 4 o'clock one day and 8 o'clock the next day and like 10:30 the next day. I'd rather have it early.
Yeah, at least your body can get accustomed to the schedule.
My body never gets accustomed to a schedule.
Oh, somebody rang you right after you got into bed, though?
Oh, Linda, that
Oh.
sucks. She was so tired. Yeah, I definitely hear sizzling, and I am starving, so I'm going to end up shoving food in my face. So we're in the 3 hours and about 45 minutes. So I'm gonna close it out, and hopefully he's cooking my food all the way through. The raw burgers, they were warm, so it wasn't like cold, but it was still burger tartare, you know.
Ugh.
So hopefully. Oh, it was the moving guy. Oh my god. So I hope everybody has a good afternoon and a really good night. And I love you guys, and thank you for coming in to my show
y'all.
and hanging out with us.
Bye, everyone.
I will see y'all tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern.
Yep.
And then if I don't see you on mine, I will see you on Julie's at 6 Eastern.
Yep. For Rhonda's computer and her AC.
No.
Whether she likes it or not.
Nope.
I love you guys. Have a good one.